Hello and welcome to High Rollers Dungeons and Dragons, a D&D show here on High Rollers D&D Twitch, as well as on the Yogscast Twitch. My players try once again to throw me off, but they failed. I'm your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes, and we're here to play some D&D. Here are the players. I am joined by Rhiannon, Kim,
Hi.
Tom, Trot,
Hello.
Katie, and Ravs.
Hello.
Our special guest, Ravs, joining us once again until the fate of Johan is finally decided. Welcome, everybody. We hope you are well. We hope that you are having a wonderful time as we gear up towards the end of the year in a very, very long 2020, but we're getting there. Slowly, week by week, 2020 comes to an eventual slow end. One day it will be over.
So close.
So close. A couple of things before we actually start playing some Dungeons and Dragons this week. The first one is a big thank you to our sponsor, D&D Beyond, Chris Trott.
Woo-woo.
This is my favorite.
Hello,
bit.
everybody. Quick announcement today. I will not be continuing the insane sponsorship bits every week. I've been informed they're too powerful and effective, so I have to dial it back a bit. That's it. Nothing crazy. Just want to announce the D&D Beyond's like normal, just a normal live read. Isn't that right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this
I'm
is
just it's like everyone's waiting. Everyone's
We're
just
about
like,
to get catfished, y'all. We're getting
Something's gonna
catfished.
happen.
Come on.
Perfect.
I feel like
Admiral
something's going to
Akbar
happen to
comes
us.
in.
I'm just proving that it's live. Isn't that right, Revs?
Yeah, yes, it is. This is live.
Say a word
I'm
and I'll say it
totally
back.
live, right? Oranges.
Pineapple, yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Turn into
Anyway,
a dog already.
I don't want to turn into a dog, Tom. Tom.
Okay. All right. Okay.
See, at that point, I assumed Tom said something about a dog. So it's anyway. Let's get on with the D&D Beyond ad. Nothing crazy this week, okay?
oh, it's about to get crazy. I knew it. I knew he could resist.
I can't do it this week. I really can't. Okay, this is just a regular D&D Beyond read.
Please don't.
D&D Beyond is extending their Tasha's perks through the end of the year. That means you can gift your favorite players, maybe your DM, Tasha's Cauldron and everything, along with all the pre-order bonuses, or maybe gift yourself for Christmas. Tasha's Cauldron and everything. The frames, the themes, the backdrop, the digital dice, they all come with it. Here, let me put the digital dice on screen. So we've got a fresh new link. Please check it out. dndbeyond.link/hrcauldron. It's in chat or the description right now. Please click that link. It shows that D&D Beyond is the best sponsor ever, and we're the best providers of said sponsor. So please, thank you very much. Have a great day. That's it from me. D&D Beyond.
Thank you, Chris Trott. I knew something was going to happen. No, seriously, thank you, Trott. Thank you, D&D Beyond, for the amazing sponsorships. And make sure you click that link. Like we always talk about this. Like you don't have to donate and subscribe in bits to support us. Literally clicking that link and signing up for D&D Beyond, or making a purchase on D&D Beyond, or just doing anything is going to support us and help us out. I've got to give time for the rest of it. I've got more announcements, and I can't if Tom and Kim are dead. Okay? We have to get through.
You can't do that to me.
I've got more I need to talk about. Okay, I've got more I need to do.
I'm gonna mute myself. It's fine. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll mute myself.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
So yeah, no, seriously, thank you for D&D Beyond. Go check out the link. The next big thing I want to talk about is new merch. Exciting new merch. It's a big one. So we have got a bunch of new merch available to pre-order on our merch store right now. You'll find the link below and in chat, hopefully. We wanted to get these up a little bit early, ready for Black Friday, and so folks could order them and get them shipped out as soon as possible, ready for Christmas. Wow. We have got a special Christmas jumper or sweater. It's got D&D related stuff on it, as well as the Aerois characters.
Fully knitted.
We have fully knitted. It's fully knitted. We also have pin badges of all the Aerois characters in a simple kind of cute style. That's them there. Very, very cute. Will
They're
look
the
great
best
on
badge.
bags and stuff like that. Very, very sweet. We also have a brand new long sleeve T-shirt, the Pocket 3
Who's that
shirt.
sexy man?
Apothecary.
I'm wearing it as well.
Oh.
So this is it in the flesh. Chris Troll.
Wow.
Flesh.
very nice.
Look
In
at
the
Flesh.
that.
Very, very
That's it, rub-
detailed.
Rub yourself. Rub it again.
Incredible.
Very, very detailed. It's got little references to all the Aerois characters on it. And it's really nice. It's a really cool design. They are all available now on the store to pre-order. Now, the reason that they're pre-order is they won't ship until December 1st. But like I said, we wanted to give you guys an opportunity to grab a hold of them because they are limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you want to get one, I'm going to mention these later. Thank you, Nina. Once they're gone, they're gone. So make sure you grab them while they can. Although, just as I mentioned, Black Friday's coming up. Wink, wink. Just wink, wink there for no reason. We also have a bunch more other merch coming as well. We have face masks. So I've got one here.
You've
face
got one.
masks,
Wear a
keeping you
mask.
safe. Wear a mask. Wear a Aerois mask if you can. Wear a mask 100%, but we also will have restocks on our Prime hoodie, our dice sets, and we have that portable dice tray that I mentioned a few weeks ago coming soon as well. I don't have any firm dates on those, but they are coming soon. Don't forget you can use code HIGHROLLERS to get 10% off anything you order from the store. But like I said, Black Friday's coming up as well. But yeah, go and check that out. That's all available on the store now, either to pre-order or order now if it's from our Prime collection. And we might be adding some new stuff in the future as well, in the new year. We've got some cool plans. Was it upside down? It wasn't upside down. HR.
It was the
There you
first
go.
time. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. They do not have nose clips in them, but they do have. They are washable, and you can insert filters into the masks. So they have like a thing for you to insert
They have
filters,
little
but no nose clips.
Wonderful.
And then they're
Toggles
adjustable
on
on
the
the
ear
side
as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, these are adjustable on the side as well, so you
Excellent.
can adjust them.
Very nice.
Wait.
Lovely.
Mark, the samples don't.
Uh,
Nina, they have nose clips apparently. According
They
to
do.
Nina.
They have clips. There you go. Nina in chat
have
is saying
clips.
that they do have clips, but these samples didn't, which is what threw me off.
Oh,
I'm done.
Nina.
Nice.
Ah.
But yeah, brand new merch, all available on our Fresh Merch store. Check the link and go and grab that now. And like I said, it is all limited. Once it's gone, it's gone. Like the Quill shirt, which I think is only a couple of shirts, like small sizes left, I think. Otherwise, it's gone.
No, it's
Gone forever.
Gone. I think it's gone.
It's gone. It's
Yeah, I think
completely
it's
gone.
fully
So
gone.
Yeah.
thanks.
It's not
I hope everyone got a
Nani?
Quill shirt.
Thank
It's
you,
not
everyone that
available
got
now.
one.
That command is wrong in chat, but it is gone.
But
So you got
also,
one.
There you go.
Today, it's Sunday the 22nd. The
Yes.
Nova and the Aerois long
Ship.
sleeve are coming down tomorrow. So on the
So
23rd,
okay, so
they
very
gone.
last
So
chance.
the one that Ree's wearing and the Nova Atlas Academy, today is your absolute last chance because they're gonna come down because they were
This one.
limited edition. That's the
If you could,
Rhiannon's
This one's
lovely
Gone,
shirt
gone.
This
there.
one.
Yeah, this is the last chance.
last chance to grab those. If you didn't get a Quill shirt, buy one of them. Buy an Atlas Academy shirt. Buy a long sleeve shirt if you can't. So there you go. All right, that was it for my announcements. I don't think there's anything else.
There's a new emote.
In that case, let's play.
Oh.
If everyone just mute themselves while we play the Dun Duns, and then we'll crack on with some D&D.
Oh. Oh.
Welcome back to Aerois. The party are currently trying to gain access to the inner sanctum of the Temple of Hesper. in order to help the Tempest Dragon and prevent the terrible storm that has dominated the land of Voxar. To do this, they must complete a pair of trials inside the temple. The first trial, the Trial of Aeons, was overseen by the powerful echo of an ancient mage, Phaedrus Seldor, who the party battled against his future self and unraveled powerful defenses by traveling into the past. The battle was fierce, as Phaedrus' future self was a lich, and the party had to split into multiple groups across past, present, and future. But despite some very close calls, the party managed to destroy the lich's phylactery and force them to surrender, proving they had passed the first trial. Phaedrus returned them to the present and gave them his blessing. However, during the battle, the party's mysterious ally, Johann, proved to be more than he appeared. Now, the party must face the Trial of Power, the next trial that they must face before entering the Inner Sanctum. And that is where we begin today's episode.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
I mean, look, I'm just the DM here, my friend. I gotta tell it as it is.
Referee.
I will set the
Adjudicator.
scene. You guys are all currently in the round chamber that once was the Trial of Aeons. The two portals have now ceased working. Their power shut down. The columned pillars of magic no longer functional, leaving you in a plain stone circular chamber. And that is where we begin today's episode.
So, up next, Trial of Power. I don't know about you guys, but I am wiped from just one trial. So,
Lucius
I mean...
is lying down, face down, breathing heavily.
Lucius, are you okay? How are you holding up?
That was a lot. That was a lot. I think
It was a
close.
huge amount.
Right, we should rest. Now. Right now. Too much.
Good plan. That was tough.
I mean, where's safer than an inner sanctum of a temple that requires a puzzle to get into? One clearly tailored for me. I don't think anyone else is going to break through that one anytime soon. So we
you
could rest
see-
here.
Did you see a younger version of yourself in the past? What happened in there?
We saw young version of Phaedrus, and we also Nova's just gonna be shooting nervous glances over at Quill. Like, we also see Lucius, how much do you know about your family history? Just out of
Well,
curiosity.
quite a long, lengthy history. Quite dull, if I'm honest.
What about
any,
sorceress
any-
origins?
Oh, that's always been
Arcanists.
part of the Elenastos. Always had that innate ability being passed down the generations. Taught from a young age.
I think we met your great grandmother.
That's a bit
Too
too
many
many,
grades,
but
but
Maybe a
sure.
few less greats. Maybe a few
Way
less.
less, right.
I'm never too sure about high elf.
Lucius was counting on his fingers
how
at the
long
same
he-
time.
Yeah,
Great,
I'm never
great,
too sure how the life expectancy of, but definitely a great
In
grandmother.
with
yes.
Phaedrus, younger Phaedrus.
I look around for
Arcanist.
Phaedrus.
No, the three spirits disappeared. At the end of the trial, the three echoes of Phaedrus seemed to dissipate.
Hello? Phaedrus!
Hello bounces off the stone walls, echoing around.
Oh,
Um,
I should have gone to the past. Could
There's no,
I mean,
there's no telling if she could have possibly recognized you anyway. It's simply Arcanist Elenasto, but I don't know what you could have learned. They didn't even know that we were using portals to arrive in their time. What they saw was probably not even us.
It's not about learning.
sure what you would have
things,
got.
Quill. Although this is a trial of knowledge, I just want to see family.
I'm sorry, Lucius.
understood.
Everything was time was
It was
of the
combat. Don't worry
essence.
about it. Heat of the moment and all that. Don't worry. Anyway, let's focus on the task ahead.
The Trial of Power, which, as we know, is going to be given to us by another Sphinx, one of the two. But this time, we're
Carathis.
blessed with an extra power from Phaedrus. So hopefully that should help us in the Trial of Power. I imagine it will.
Hope so.
Hopefully that one doesn't turn us into a child. Like it did
On that
the
subject,
wizard.
is there a way that we can undo that quite easily? If because I just I don't want to be a little kid, you know. Worked hard for these muscles. Don't really want them to go.
I already am, technically, time-wise. So I don't know what it will turn me into. An egg?
That's disturbing. That.
Better than a plant, I'd
no.
argue.
Yes,
Better than a plant, that's true. How are you feeling, Johan, after being turned into a very lovely plant?
You know, I learned a lot in that experience. I think maybe I could get into gardening after this. Maybe.
Nice. That's good to
Newfound
know.
appreciation.
A newfound appreciation, yes.
Ah,
That's
fair
lovely.
enough. Well, considering a very powerful, potent spellcaster was unable to reverse the aging spell put upon them, I hazard to guess if it was to happen to us, it'd be very difficult to remove.
I assume so. I mean, I
But we
don't
have-
imagine it's within the grasp of a greater restoration or anything like that. It's not an injury as such, just the time warp. Yeah.
But wait, do I know that we're protected? Does Lucius know we're protected or not?
What Phaedrus
Yeah.
said was, you've been blessed by the passing the trial of Aeons, that would help you. And I think that you guys can understand that you have been granted some sort of resistance to effects that would aid you. Remember, it's only advantage on saving throws. It's not like it's going to permanently stop
Right.
it.
It's not
It
an
just gives you
immunity.
a greater chance of avoiding it if they do use that effect. I will remind Quill. What's Quill's intelligence again? Tom?
Oh, like 102?
It's
14.
like 15 or so, 14.
I know
think it's
it's
recent
24
enough.
hours.
Yeah, I think that you would definitely remember the fact that the young mage who was assaulting you, who had been transformed by the previous Sphinx, was asking if you knew the spell Greater Restoration and could cast it.
Oh, so it does work. Okay, I didn't realize that. I just assumed Greater Restoration worked on.
No, Greater
So wait, if
Restoration works
someone
on
is-
a great many different injuries that can, not necessarily injuries, but like magical curses, reductions to hit points. It can cure madness. There's a lot of things Greater Restoration can do.
I
It
didn't
isn't
know
just
that,
injuries.
I didn't know that aging was considered a curse. I thought it was just, yep, that's just a thing now.
Being
You're younger.
magically aged is definitely a curse. It's not a
okay.
remove curse, but it's a type of magical effect that Greater Restoration can remove. There's a lot of effects in the world that the Greater Restoration spell might not say, oh, it cures this, but in the other effect, it will say, this can be removed by a Greater Restoration spell. So
Okay,
Oh.
cool. About what I said, I lied.
What?
Oh, Greater Restoration will work. I out of the mind for a second there. Anyway, Trial of
think we
Power
need
coming.
So, but
to
you
rest.
can't cast that if you're an egg, right? Because I don't want egg Quill to happen, because then Quill can't save our butts because Quill's an egg. So don't
Now I am
be an egg.
with magical power still. Remember that.
How can an
You're
egg
so
So-
fragile.
have
How
magic?
could you cast
No, yeah.
if you were
What
an
if,
egg?
what if we
You wouldn't
Just-
what
technically
if we
have
break the
hands.
egg?
Or a
Just a
can't
baby.
break
side
the
note,
egg.
I couldn't
I'm
really do much
clumsy.
as a plant, so I don't think you could do much as an egg. Quill egg.
I'm clumsy. I could drop the egg, and then that's it. And I can't.
Quill's dead.
I'm not going
If
to
you-
touch the egg.
If you were to de-age younger than yourself, do you become your parents?
What?
Ooh, interesting hypothesis.
Oh, my brain is melting.
Let's rest.
We can assume that some of this
you
conversation is part of a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a spell you could teach me, Quill? Is
What,
it
greater restoration?
Is it a ritual spell?
I don't think so.
learn and cast
Where is
ritual
it?
spells from any class? Yeah.
If it's a
I get
ritual
rid of
spell,
it.
then yes.
I did. I got rid
Oh,
of
you don't
it.
have it prepared. Excellent.
I'm about to have a long
Cool.
rest though.
End of
so...
conversation.
Amazing.
Instantly.
I'll put it back
is
in.
Just before.
Not a ritual spell.
Okay. But before everybody gets a bit of shut eye, I had a flash of inspiration when I was talking to young Phaedrus about protection and protecting, and I thought of something, and I really want to put it into practice and give it a try now. So if you could, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucius, could you just
Yes.
sign your name on this piece of paper? And I open up my spell book and shove a quill in Lucius'
Your Book of
hand.
Shadows.
Could you just sign your name? On my Book of Shadows, yeah. Could you just sign your name here in the Book of Shadows? Don't worry about the name Book of Shadows. That's not creepy. It's fine.
Do we not have practice paper? I haven't written my name in so long. It'd be so embarrassing if I smudge it or something.
I'm sure it's fine. I've got a little bag of sand here. That's good for smudging, apparently.
I can't write with sand, Nova. That's insane.
No, the sand dabs up the smudges. Just write your name in the book, please.
Okay. What is this for? Is this a signature?
So, Lucius,
I
are
just-
you willingly spending an action to write your name in Nova's book?
I have full trust in Nova. I'm just.
Then
Yes.
Then Lucius's name appears on the page, the magical page in the Book of Shadows.
Right, Quill, you're next. Quill,
I haven't written with my
Quill, here's
right
a quill.
hand since I had a right hand.
oh, you could do it with your.
Okay,
You could do it with your left hand.
I really can't. You should see the letter I wrote ages ago. Okay, fine.
Garble.
Sure, and I'll write. I'll write. Quillak
Quillak.
Keelek.
Keelek. Do you spend an
Keelek.
action to willingly write your name in the book?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to check.
I love
It
it.
has to
Ayla!
be a willing creature.
I love how you're saying this
Ayla,
like you
you're
don't know what
next.
it is.
Ayla, please,
Okay.
could you just write your name on my piece of book? Sorry, please.
Ayla's like holding a quill like this, like. There we
Try not to break the
go.
quill, please. Thank
Sorry.
you.
Very
It definitely
too small.
breaks part of the quill.
Sorry.
Oh,
Did it though?
Like,
that nib.
See, Lucius,
That
you don't
nib.
need to worry about being embarrassed. Mine is way worse. It's cool.
No,
That's
you're
all right.
It's-
I've got it.
It was.
Ayla's quite an easy one to write if you were bad though, because it is just like straight lines. Like,
Yeah.
That's the only
That's
thing
it.
that's kept it together.
yeah.
And Sentry, you as well, please. Just one more signature, please. Sorry, your hand. I
Oh!
can't.
I've been wanting to
I
do this for
can-
such a long time.
That's
I've always seen the
okay.
royal family
That's
doing
o-
this.
Hang on, Rhiannon, has Sentry never
Hello.
written before?
I would say that she's been taught to teach how to write.
Right, so
teach
she
the
taught
princess
Petal,
how to
but
write.
she's never had to do it much
She's never had to
herself.
sign
I
anything
see.
herself. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's very excited about it. There we go. She signs it in beautiful cursive writing, like she's been practicing this moment for a really long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I think we can all imagine Ayla's because it's so straight lined, like aggressive. I imagine Lucius's is very elegant, like well, kind of noble,
lot of
well written
spirals.
kind of thing. Yeah,
It's
hearts,
more serif than writing.
sands. Yeah. What about Quill's writing? What does it look like?
I mean, I had an idea of what it would look like because he is right-handed, and
Yeah.
but now that he's actually got a right hand, I don't really know. I guess it's
It's just quite
still trying to
normal. Is it
figure
quite
out the mechanical
scratchy?
wing.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out the mechanical wing, so it's a little bit too
So it
hard.
could
at
be a
some
little bit
points, a little bit too
jagged.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, as you all willingly write your name in the book, it seems to there is a kind of thrum of power in Tiangong, like a pulse, and the page and all of your names glow in a blue magic. Protection protocol has been activated, Nova.
Thank you, Tiangong. That's amazing. Ah, excellent.
Please
so
remember,
I don't know if
it
this
is
will
limited.
Work. Yes, it is. It is limited. Yes. I can refresh the magic afterwards, though. But hopefully, this shouldn't happen. But if any of you were to fall unconscious during battle, this should hopefully help out with that a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. So just try not to. Just try not
That
to
is
fall in battle. But if you do,
quite
this should help.
powerful. What kind of magical cauldron wellspring did you pull this from?
A very magical cauldron wellspring. Inspired with Phaedrus.
Oh.
That's my
Okay.
RP story, and I'm sticking to it. In terms
Very,
of
very interesting.
mechanics, if
OOC
the
mechanics,
audience
yeah.
wants to play along, it is I've basically, Mark has allowed us to swap in a few things from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I have swapped out my Eldritch Invocation Mask of Many Faces for Gift of the Protectors, and I won't say what it does until it happens.
Sure. Sounds good.
Cool.
Anything else? Like, I mean, you're going to need to do some sleep. 2 hours of which 2 hours of the 8-hour long rest can just be light activity. 4 hours for the 2 elves. Johan, you don't need to sleep, but you do need to rest to get things like spell slots back. So now that some of your elements have been revealed, you no longer need to sleep whilst you're in the temple. You just need to rest.
Okay. I don't mind keeping watch if you all want to get some shut eye. I could watch the hallway in here, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay. I'll
Cool.
just move
I only need a
myself
short
over
rest
there.
as well.
Yeah.
I'll
just move
I
myself
can swap
over
the Johan
here.
at some point.
No problem. I'll fetch you after a couple of hours, I suppose. I'll just go sit down over here, make a little mini fire, and just make sure no one comes flying up that tube.
Yeah,
That
sure.
airway.
Totally.
Yeah. By the way, is that now a bit more powerful? The airways at the end of the hall.
Yes, it is. So when you go
Ah.
to check it out, Johan, actually, yes, you're the first one to see this. The wind current that had lifted you up into this section, you can now see it continues further up. It's become more powerful, and it leads to a higher chamber set into the temple.
Okay. Looks
Oh,
like the
he's
way
in
up
The
is
sound of
sorted.
the sound of lightning and thunder can be heard from that direction.
Okay. I'll just sit and stare at it.
Okay. Anything from anyone else?
Now that Johan's elsewhere,
Away.
have you has anyone else noticed anything strange with Johan? Particularly when he was in the future talking to the thing that you guys were fighting.
He knows.
I didn't
knows them.
see him talk to the thing. Oh, what?
Yes, they seem to be acquainted. Buddies or something.
Huh?
But how could they be acquainted?
Oh, I didn't think
Also,
of that.
he seemed to sacrifice himself willingly to this lich, and then he just vanished. Not when he turned into a plant
That did
thing, but he
happen, but
vanished
then he
and then came
Came
back.
back. So it's like he planned it or something. He must be very powerful.
Also,
But he
he
knew.
doesn't sleep now?
He might have had
Isn't that weird?
a little nap before we went in here.
I don't want to say the B word, but I'll say it. Brookstone. Do we have to worry about Brookstone?
This is Johan
just
we're
saying.
talking about here. It's
How
not very
does he
nice
know
to
a
talk
lich?
about someone behind their back like this.
How does he know a lich?
I'm just wary of any secrets that might be being held, or why he would keep them.
Just line this
How
up
about-
here.
How about? Why
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
we...
Johan, I know you're passive, so, you know.
Why don't we
But
just ask
no,
him how
but-
he knows the lich?
Well, it's not so much the lich, is it? It's Phaedrus. He knew Phaedrus.
Yeah. Maybe
Well, why
they
don't we
were
just ask
acquainted
him
at
how
some
he
point.
knew? I'm sure he'll tell us.
Yes, the present version of Phaedrus was the one that we saw, which is the one that Johann knows, because we don't exist in the other forms of the time that was... I need a trance. I need to rest. This is too much thinky brain box time. Don't like it.
He seemed to recognize a lich from the future.
Well, probably
It wasn't
Phaedrus.
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 We could
Well,
we could just ask him.
Yeah.
but he...
Do you want me to ask him? I'm very blunt. I don't know if it's the best idea, but I can do
You
it.
do have a way with words.
Sentry,
I'll take that as a compliment.
how's Sentry feeling about all this?
She's just trying to wrap her head around it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like,
Because I think Sentry was there when
trying to
Johann
compute.
died and came back, wasn't she? Sentry witnessed it.
She didn't witness it. I think Johann went through, then Lucius went through and saw him die,
That's
and
right.
then Sentry came
That's
through
right.
after
Lucius
he
was
died.
the one who saw it. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone need a snack or anything to eat? I can do that. Is anyone hungry?
Have you got nibbles?
Always.
I've got food.
always.
Chocolate.
This I understand this. I understand when people are hungry, so I'll just do what I can understand at the moment. And she's just going to cast Create Food and Water and just summon a plethora of food just in the middle of the room.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, my days.
Absolutely.
How long have you been able to do this?
Quite a while.
So there is
Kind of
Sentry
magical
conjures.
cauldron wellspring did you pull
45
this from?
Well, Sentry conjures 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water in a selection of containers. So I guess like maybe kind of like ornate carafes from Solvin,
Yeah.
sort of Solvin style carafes.
Wow.
The
That is a
food
lot
is
of
not
food.
particularly flavorful. It is a bland food, but it's very nourishing.
Very good, Sentry.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. Eat up. Eat up. We've got a busy next task
what does
ahead.
it look like, Sentry? Is it like, do you make it look like cakes and like actual foods, but then when people eat it, it's just like porridge? Like it just
Yeah,
tastes like
yeah.
gruel flavor?
It just looks really nice, just like roast chicken and like goblets and like all this really nice stuff. And it's just,
And it just tastes
like
nothing.
dust.
It turns to sand in your mouth.
I'm gonna stretch my legs a second. You're gonna hear him hacking behind one of the pillars.
Ayla is initially going to be like, and then go, yeah, well, food is food.
It's food.
And she'll just eat it
and
anyway.
It's very nourishing. It's very warming and sort of makes you feel full up. Nova, was there anything you wanted to do?
Just reminds me of being at the academy. I guess, Quill, what was that book that you got? The book from the library downstairs. That's all I'm thinking about right now is books from libraries. Some
Oh,
safe
the book
space.
from A. Plumbus, Hesper. It says Hesper on it. I don't know what Johann's talking about. Another one of his lies. It was 48 hours to read through that, wasn't it? Was that for 48 hours
You
straight, or was it just a cumulative?
I think it can be cumulative. I think you can choose like, I'm going to read the book for 6 hours, and then that knocks 6 hours off the time.
But that would be eating into my long rest, I suppose, right?
Yes, but don't forget, look, part of your long rest is 2 hours of light activity, which counts as reading. You could read it for 2 hours, and it wouldn't eat into the long rest time.
Okay, I will read 404 pages of this book.
Here's the thing. Well, that's 10 hours, Tom Hazel.
That's 10 hours, you're right.
Once you start reading the book, you have 6 days to finish the 48 hours. So once you start, you have to try and finish it within 6 days.
I read the foreword! No!
I will say when you spend a proper amount of time reading it.
Can you just read the synopsis? Like,
No.
that's it?
Yeah, the
Sadly
blurb on the
not.
back.
Wikipedia it.
No. It's too much information. Johann,
Alright,
you see
I'll
them
save it.
eating food and drinking water, by the way, as you're like off in the corner, and then Sentry's like, feast! As everyone's
I'll just
eating.
like walk over and take a little bit of bread and just go back to where I was. Just sit and eat some
Okay.
bread. Yeah,
Johann,
nice.
come join us. You're more than welcome. Come sit with us.
I was keeping an eye out, but I suppose so. I'll
Come sit for 5
sit,
minutes.
sit down on the floor next to them, next to all this food.
He's
Ah,
just
you're
awkwardly
nice.
staring at Johan with a smile.
How does it taste, Johan?
Johan,
I'm not doing that.
Johan,
Right.
Shines a
have you been to
light
this
in his
temple
face.
before? Have you been?
What was that?
Say it tastes delicious. I know you're lying.
Shut up, Tom.
Have you been to this? Have you been to this temple before, Johan? Just trying to make casual conversation.
I've passed through here a few times.
Have you ever made it this far? Have you ever seen this room before?
This room is new to me, I've got to say. When I was here last, I didn't even know about the air vents.
Do you know anything about the other Sphinx that we're gonna deal
Ringing any bells, Mark?
talk to?
It's like a wisp of a memory. For Johan, it'd be similar to Phaedrus. Until you saw Phaedrus, there was no memory there. You couldn't have mentioned. You didn't know who he was or anything about him. But when you saw him, suddenly the memories kind of came back. But yeah,
A Sphinx. That it rings a bell, but the name, it feels so familiar, but yet not in my brain. And I guess I'll know when I see them. You know when you like forget someone.
How'd you know
probably
Phaedrus?
have
Oh,
to see
does
them.
that?
I remember them arriving at this place, a eager young arcanist just wanting to do good in the world. It was quite distressing to see what had become of them, at least in the future.
Right.
When did they arrive here?
It's hard.
memories
Time's a
lost my
funny
head
thing
doing
for
that
you.
one.
yeah.
I-
Time's a
I-
funny thing. Like it could have been last week. It could have been, 10 years ago. It could have been longer.
It
Johan,
feels like
how
not.
how old are you, Johan?
Very personal question. Very personal.
Shut
Why
up,
is that
Lucius.
personal? It's just a number.
You know,
I don't actually even know how.
it's very rude to ask a stranger their age. 44. 44.
We're not strangers.
I suppose you're not. My friends, I suppose not. But I'm 44.
It's okay. Quill's like 3.
I'm 3.
Very
There's
mature
a
for
wide
your age.
range.
15.
I've been 3 for a year. How long have you been 44?
Now that's a personal question.
I'm just gonna eat bread.
You eat the bland bread.
Sent out. I do not know. Is everything okay here, friends? You're all staring at me very intently.
Why did you run into the portal to the lich? That was a bit something like reckless, kind of like something that I would do, but even I wasn't silly enough to do that. Why'd you do it?
I was worried that we wouldn't have enough time with the whole glowing orbs above Phaedrus. I was concerned, and I don't know. It felt like the right thing to do. Instinct, I suppose.
Thank you for
Very
getting me
noble.
and Lucius to safety earlier, by the way, as well. I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
I didn't want any harm to come to you, especially with Lucius being so injured.
No, it helped me help him. It's a good move.
I was afraid of what they may have done if I had not acted that way.
We are forever
It's very
grateful.
kind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay, Lucius.
Ah,
You
yes.
too, Ayla. I was a bit concerned as well, but I think I made the right choice. I mean, you did smash that crystal into smithereens.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known unless Tiangong said that. I totally would have accidentally hit him in the face instead, and then we would still be in there and probably die. So, thanks, Tiangong. That was really helpful.
You are welcome.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well,
That is a correct form of gratitude. Yes. Nova?
I did it right! Yes!
Well, unless you guys want to continue a conversation, you guys can finish your long rests if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No disturbances. Nothing.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Lucius. As your long rest is progressing, maybe sort of in the 6th hour, a swirling figure begins to appear in the middle of the chamber. What do you guys do?
How swirly? Esper swirly?
I mean,
or like...
somebody is magically appearing in this chamber. What do you do?
Just backing up to the edge of the room, preparing a spell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likewise,
Yeah.
watching carefully and ready to react.
Okay.
Yep.
As everybody does this, you'll kind of like scatter and back up. A figure appears. Is a woman. Woman with flawless ivory skin, jet black hair streaked with crimson and silver. She's wearing a sort of armored dress with a long flowing train of blood red crimson, and a pair of metallic blade-like wings are folded behind her. And as she appears, she kind of looks around, angular features, but unearthly beautiful. And she sort of looks around the room, holds her hands out, almost as if to say, I am not armed.
How did you get in here?
Really? That is your first question? How surprising. Magic, obviously. I'm more surprised the first question was not why or who.
Who? Why?
Is this quite clearly the little bab from before that I tried to banish?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Johan, this woman terrifies you. There's something in your memory that is deeply afraid of this woman. Sentry, you've seen this woman before. You've seen this woman leading armies for Callus. She led an assault on Solvin.
I'm gonna
So
like.
Sentry is
Oh.
pissed right now. Sentry.
I'm gonna like
This is
duck
Sentry's
behind the
angry.
pillar.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Sentry, this is Zarkira.
What are you doing here? Why are you here?
Ah, the Guardian. I should warn you, if you strike me, I will not be able to communicate. So I would advise against it. I'm not here to harm you. Not yet.
Then just say what you need to say and leave.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Guardian. Some of your companions may be more willing to listen, to, well, find better solutions than just fighting with swords and spears. Where is she? Ah, the Ganas. If I'm correct, the High Elf, the Aarakocra, the traitorous
hiding.
elf. And she points in Ayla's direction. Ah, one of the traitor clan is here. Excellent.
Ah, fuck
All
you!
present. I'm merely stating a fact, my dear. Your clan betrayed the armies of Valkyrian. That is what they are branded as. Let me just find a token. This'll do.
Okay.
So yeah, she appears in the very center of the room. Holds her hands up and is like, I am led to believe, well, I know that you have dealt with my subordinate. You're progressing quite closely to the Tempest Dragon. I have come with something of an offer. Perhaps a warning.
Well,
Stunned to silence. I know that I am an imposing figure, but not quite what I was expecting.
Oh, just spit it out!
Oh, please, my dear. Are you not at least a bit intrigued? A bit of pageantry, perhaps? It works so well for Callus. He has the Aegonas practically quivering in her boots whenever he appears. I'm sad that I do not have such a similar effect.
How dare you? I'm not quivering. I'm quivering. How can you
Oh,
know?
I don't.
It's in my
I don't
dream.
mean it in the. I don't mean it in the fearful sense, my dear. We all know what an imposing figure the Emperor cuts. Still, you are about to face against the Tempest Dragon. It is considerably more powerful than I think you realize. It poses an incredible threat. My spell has had a greater effect on it than I expected. I fear that the long years of being separated and it being under the effects of this particular enchantment, I don't imagine its effects are easily remedied. It will be an extremely dangerous force if your attempts here fail. If it escapes my spell, if it escapes this temple, I fear that the dragon will cause untold destruction across Aerois, to both your people and to our forces.
So you're asking us to clean up your mess, and we pay you for it?
My mess, unfortunately, would have been resolved long ago if Siaska hadn't performed her little sacrifice. I would have easily have completed my works. And anyway, surely there's one truly responsible here. There's a certain Titan who could have fixed this long ago, but chose to run away instead. I believe it's his mess you're clearing up, my little bird. Still, I'm not here to trade insults or barbs. I have a solution. If you fail in whatever it is you're attempting to do, if you do not destroy this Tempest Dragon, and it breaks free, poses a great risk to us all, I have come with an offer. 2 solutions to help your problem.
Why do you care what happens to Aerois when your great leader's gonna blow it up anyway?
Ah, you are the smart one. My personal belief is that Aerois need not be destroyed. It is a valuable resource, a great planet. Callus has his theory on how the Hadar problem can be solved. I still have mine. I still also believe that the dragon would cause untold deaths. Callus would prefer to save as many of them as possible, ship them off to other worlds, send them to different planes. The dragon would reduce that number.
And what's your Hadar theory?
Oh, we're not good enough friends for me to discuss my theories just yet. You may have Callus's ear, but not mine. Still, are you interested?
Dictators everywhere. Do we have a choice?
Of course. Of course. You always have a choice. I'm merely presenting you with logical options. My spell was never fully completed. I can provide you with 2 solutions to the Tempest Dragon. 1, a way to complete my spell. It would give me full dominance over the Tempest Dragon, giving me control of it as I originally wanted. The other would alter the spell. It would destroy the Tempest Dragon instead. Go on, Keelek. Ask the obvious question.
I mean, my only thought is, Sentry, how could we possibly make a deal with Zarkira?
We can't possibly, right?
Ah,
She was
so
there.
you're willing to risk the lives of thousands because you don't wish to make a deal with me. My, what heroes. Even Callus knows better than this.
Why? Why do you seek to control everything that lives and breathes? Why? To what purpose?
Well, there's only ever one purpose. Control is power. Power is survival. Power is legacy. Power is immortality.
When is it enough for you? When will it stop?
Oh, I'm not the one to ask that question. Callus knows when he would stop. My ambition is boundless. But still, I'm the one with a solution. If you choose to complete my spell, giving me dominance over the Tempest Dragon, I will ensure that it leaves Aerois, stops these storms, and retreats. I will not bring it to bear in any conflict between Aerois and Callus's forces. I will simply have it leave you all alone. Or you could choose to destroy it. You could alter my spell, destroying it permanently. That would also rob us of the difficult problem of its escape. Although, and you see she kind of looks at her nails when she speaks, I would much prefer you to complete the spell and give me control. And it would be an awful shame if things were to happen to individuals you care about. Individuals who are alone and vulnerable, trapped.
What's the nature of the spell?
It's an enchantment spell, a very powerful one I developed long ago.
So when are you going to betray Starbane?
Betray my emperor? Never. Would never dream of such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
The emperor has... I feel that his mind is distracted of late. He's focusing less on the greater threat of Hadar and to other matters, but still my loyalty to him is unwavering, as it has been for millennia.
How long until you
Yeah,
take
I
matters
feel
into your own
that.
hands, then?
Why? Why would I do such a thing? The great Callus Starbane is our emperor.
I want to insight that,
So-
but I think Lucius at this point is noticeably overwhelmed and
Sure.
trembling, so he's unable to
Sure.
speak at the moment.
Okay. She holds up a Valkyrian crystal slab, the kind of tablets that Nova has. And Nova, you begin to see the fragments. It's not a complete spell, and it's complicated. It's very, very, very complicated. It's the kind of thing that, yeah, if you tried to, you probably wouldn't be able to develop your own spell from this, but it would complete an existing spell. She holds it up and is like, those of you who have the ability to memorize spells, well, I'm sure, or learn magic, you'll be able to recognize this. This will complete the spell that will control the Tempest Dragon. Once it finishes, she shows a new spell, kind of variate. This will adapt the spell that is currently in place. It will consume the Tempest Dragon, destroy it, and will turn the enchantment against it, destroying its body and its mind. You have two choices. I suppose you could try and do something else, but the risk of your failure, if this thing is too powerful for you, and I assure you it is, if it's too powerful and escapes, those deaths will be on your hands. I give you a way to deal with the Tempest Dragon completely.
I'm going to step out from behind the pillar now, and I'm going to say, but those deaths will be on your side. It was your failed
Some.
attempt.
Some will
It
be
was
on
your
mine.
failed attempt at this spell that caused the storm in this valley. Your half-complete job.
Oh, well, you can blame Siaska for my failure there. That's strange. You are not familiar to me. We have no reports of you traveling with these adventurers. How peculiar. Still, inconsequential. You do not concern me, fisherman. And she just turns away from Johan, just dismissively, just sort of doesn't seem to kind of register you as sort of anybody she's interested in talking to.
Can we have both configurations?
I've just shown them to you, haven't I? You'll need to memorize them. Nova, is it? I'm sure you can.
Come on, you know it is.
Still, just remember, if you destroy the dragon, if the dragon breaks loose, well, unfortunate things might happen. Or,
I mean,
complete the spell, allow me to control the dragon, and I will see that it disturbs Aerois no longer. Or as a last resort, destroy it. Make sure that it does not break free of this prison.
How do we know that you would actually do any of what you're saying?
Ah, and there's the crux of it. Of course, the blunt one. I suppose you don't. But I give you my word, and you can hope that that is the case. I suppose you could
like
destroy
your
the
word
dragon
means
instead.
a single thing to us.
That's true. That's true. You could just decide to destroy the dragon instead. Like I said, just be aware there will be consequences to such a decision.
What are the consequences if we don't take your deal?
She just smiles. Like I said, people out there, alone, vulnerable, people you care about, people that I have access to. It'd be a shame if something happened to them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, she's saying that, like, Sentry's sword hand just, like, twitches towards her hilt.
She's
Oh,
not
one day,
showing it, but
Guardian.
She's
You
afraid
will
of
get-
what happens if it escapes.
Afraid, no. Inconsequential. It will be an annoyance.
Well, why don't you simply deal with it yourself then?
Oh, believe me,
You're
I've
so
considered
special.
it. Is that an invite, my dear? Would you like me to come down there myself and deal with the dragon? I could.
Hey, if it's such a big problem to you, then why are you talking to us? Just
You
to
are
threaten us with
convenient.
the lives of other people? You're saying to
You are-
us that you're gonna kill the people that we love and then trying to put the potential deaths of strangers on us too? Yeah. Very convenient.
Sounds like a
for
lot of
you,
work.
isn't it?
sounds like a lot of work, given that you can't be bothered to come and deal with this in the first place yourself. You know, just saying, if it's a big project, why didn't you come and deal with it sooner?
She lingers for a long moment. And you don't think there's not fear, or you don't think that you've won anything here, but she narrows her eyes. You may very well live to regret those words. See you soon. And the image vanishes.
I think Sentry's knees just buckle and she just like falls down on her hands and knees.
Yeah, Lucius lets
Okay.
out a breath that he was probably holding the whole time.
I'm just making a quick note to myself.
So Akira hate party gon' kill soon K.
She was being a shit.
-5 relationship. Yeah, no, she was. Like, there was, Ayla said exactly the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Quill, Johan, surely this Tempest Dragon, there is a way of purifying it, right? Of cleansing it, of bringing it back into the Hesper's guidance.
There is 100% a way. Hesper wouldn't send me in here to make a deal with Zarkira. It's impossible. He wouldn't side with her. If that was part of his plan all along, well, I failed. There's no way he would send me in without some way of cleansing him correctly, destroying him and putting him under Zarkira's control so that she can just set it loose on Aerois at her own whim, even though she promises she won't. It's Zarkira. Come on. She absolutely will.
Yeah,
That's not the way we do
I don't
this.
believe this. I don't believe anything she says. That's what I'm saying is she says that there's 2 options, but there's got to be more, right? There's always got to be more. Like you say, Hesper wouldn't have sent you here if the only option was kill Dragon or put it under Zarkira's control.
No, she has 2 options so that she wins. We have more. We're not taking her deal. We can't.
I wonder though, and this is Kim to Mark, having looked at the spell configuration to control the dragon, is there a way to adapt it so that we can control it, or is that beyond the kind of knowledge?
That's beyond Nova's knowledge. The complexity of the spell, Zarkira probably developed it over hundreds of years. The quick glance that you've had, the study of it, it's also incredibly powerful. I mean, we're talking like a 9th level spell, basically. This isn't something that I think Nova would be able to channel and control on her own, not quickly. In terms of adapting
With
it,
Tiangong?
not in his current form. They'd need to be fully formed. They probably could. If they were fully formed, Tiangong could create magic of that level, but not in their shattered state. They couldn't be able to. I mean, looking at the nature of the spell, this is a control. This is an enchantment, and it does lend credence to, if Quill has been sent here by his god, I think that Nova might be sort of like, there's a way to undo this. You can't see it in the fragment that you have that Zarkira has given you, but there must be a way. You just don't know what it is. Controlling this dragon would be beyond Nova at this point, I think.
Are none of you afraid? Standing up to her is admirable and noble, and we should. We're risking people's lives that are close to us if we anger Zarkira. She is not a walk in the park. She's under Starbane himself. To go against her word to release the dragon, what would she do to people we care about? And how could we stop that?
Who does she have access to?
Vala?
Vala? You think she's going to hurt Vala?
She'd be going against Callus. Killing his
Not just
daughter isn't
Vala.
exactly. Sure,
Anyone
but
we care about.
they have access to everyone we've cared about this whole time. They'll have access to everyone we've cared about after this. There's nothing we can do other than keep fighting against putting control of dangerous things like Tempest Dragons into the wrong hands.
I imagine helping the dragon fight off their influence might give you a dragon on your side to stand up
He'd
against
be a
them.
great ally. You are correct.
She's very clearly
I'm
afraid
sure.
of the idea of us not destroying it.
I mean, look at the
She could-
options. It's under her control or it's dead. Imagine her surprise when it comes out alive.
We just need to be careful. We're dealing with things that are very powerful here. So whatever choice we make, I hope it's the correct one. That saves as many lives as we can.
It's not the
How's,
easy one.
I was just going to say, how's Sentry doing, Rian? She's just still sort of collapsed.
She's just trying to work herself up to look up, to not stare at the floor. Like, there's just screams in her head. She's picturing that fire, the destruction.
I think Ayla will
think,
probably approach Sentry and just put a hand on her shoulder, not like try and get her up, but just put a hand on her shoulder and wait until she's ready.
You kind of feel Ayla's touch, and from deep within, you hear just a very faint, distant voice of Root. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the act to stand even when we are afraid. These visions of
Thank
your
you.
past, they do not have to be your future.
If things were different, I don't know what I would have done. I pictured
not
myself throwing myself at her, giving everything to see her, everything she's done.
Do not waste
It's
your
not right.
spirit on what may have been. Prepare only for what you must do next.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
You are ready, Sentinel Prime. And the voice just becomes distant. You feel like Ayla's touch on your shoulder again, kind of lending her strength to you.
I think Sentry will put a hand on Ayla's and then just hoist herself up.
Nice. As you do, the golden cape around your shoulders wisps and materializes as a giant lion man. Kind of folds his big arms, and Helios looks towards Quill. Keelek is correct. You cannot trust Zarkira's plans, nor can you hand her such a powerful ally. I understand your risks, Lucius of the Elanasto family. But the lives of your own loved ones, as precious as they may be, are they worth the countless lives that Zarkira might take if she were to control such a powerful creature? A difficult thought, but a necessary one.
It is without question. It doesn't mean it's any easier.
I understand. If anything, take strength that your course is a valorous one. I know Tiangong would share my belief. And I will stand by you if you oppose this creature. But Sentry knows, as well Tiangong. Callus is a great enemy, but he has honor. He has rules that he will not break. Zarkira is no such foe. She is conquest at any cost. She will sacrifice her own people's lives if it means gaining even a small victory. Do not trust her words. Do not give in to her threats or her fears. Believe in yourself, in the others around you. Do what you must. Perhaps if there are loved ones that you cherish, when we have finished our work here, we must go rescue them. Take them somewhere safe that you can be sure that they are protected. If need be, I will go myself.
We need to trust ourselves that we can do the right thing. I think we can.
I trust
Nods,
Quill.
And you, whoosh, mantle
Quill is the
reforms.
one who... This is Quill's trial. This is something that Hasper has trusted Quill to do. I don't trust Zarkira. I trust Quill. And we're gonna do this the right way. And then, yeah, we're probably long overdue a reunion with a few people, so let's get them on board.
I
Agreed.
think we need to prepare ourselves. It's not a case of winning everything or losing everything. Our successes are going to come with losses. I think we need to prepare for that.
Lucius Elanesto speaks correctly. The chances of a complete success are infinitesimally small. Make victories where you can. Assess the greatest priorities. Assess where your chances of success are highest.
Well,
We know that in a year, Callus is coming to Aerois. Anyway, if a war isn't happening today, tomorrow, it will happen then.
I think,
Let's do what we can.
I mean, yeah, following on from what Tiangong said, Quill, you said it moments ago. Hesper would not have sent you here if it wasn't to help this dragon in some way. Zarkira is not the only option here. If I could figure out a way to change the spell, then that's the only use that she's given us. But I believe in you and your bond with Hesper.
We'll have to figure it out when we get in there. There's no way of... I don't think there's any way of really truly preparing for this if we can't even identify the spell that is holding this thing, but something is keeping the spell alive. When we get there, we may be able to break it. And once we do, we try and, well, same as when we rid anything out of any darkness-infused gnolls, like when we had to do that. We just try and rip the darkness away from the Tempest Dragon and bring it onto a side. We don't have to destroy it. We don't have to give control away to Zarkira.
We did do it with the
figuring out
giant
how.
space worm. Just saying. Giant space worm, not friendly. We saw the giant space worm, it's friendly. I know it's a risk, but it's still worth trying.
I'm not stopping us. This is the right thing to do. I'm saying the space worm didn't have a powerful person threatening us that if we stop the space worm, our people that we know and love will die. But countless more thousands will die if we don't. So, I'm saying, prepare for that inevitability and do what we can to prevent it.
You guys fought a space worm? Let's go look around at them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did say
Space
we were
Worm
busy,
is-
Johan, when you were telling me off again.
Well, that's a bit more understandable why it took you so long now. A space worm, I can't even imagine.
Space worm is incorrect terminology. Primordial elemental, more accurate statement.
Did look like a
Was.
space worm, though,
It was in space.
in our defense. Tiangong, would you agree that it looked like a giant worm?
I conclude its appearance did match that of a great worm.
Space
Giant
worm.
worm.
Giant
Space
space
worm.
one.
Astral worm is perhaps closer to its true nature in this regard.
I will compromise with you, Tiangong. Astral worm, it is.
Acknowledged.
Anyway,
You guys can finish your long rest, by the way.
we'll finish our rest.
Ah!
Yeah.
Long rest.
I've been hovering over that button for ages now.
Just, gotta throw those curveballs. Keep you on your toes.
Nice, got
Some
our
meta
stuff
magics
back.
to use.
Yeah, I think Nova's the one who's changed the most as a result of Tasha's Cauldron, really. I think everyone else is just new spells, right?
We're all
Lucius has
Tasha
done some stuff.
touched.
Yeah.
I ain't changed nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, you guys finish your long rest. You have a short corridor leading back towards the wind current.
No! Not a corridor.
The worst.
Okay, on to the next one then.
Okay, trial of power.
Sorry, I was just quickly fixing something. So, you guys make your way to the wind current, the winds of ascension, as they are called in this temple. Do you guys just jump in? What's the plan here? Do you have an order that you would like to move into?
I'm following Quill.
Yeah, I think I'll go first.
Okay. Quilek, you're the first one, and then everyone closely follows behind. I will just place you all sort of in the area that you arrive. Quilek, you're the first to see that you emerge, carried by the wind current, up into a large rounded chamber. It would have maybe once been like an observatory, but it has long since fallen into terrible ruin. Statues, columns, pieces of the roof have caved in. The once kind of open skylight that would have once looked out onto the stars and the air has been completely caved in and filled in with stone and rubble. And you are now left in a very gloomy shell of a once beautiful temple. As the last of you arrives on the wind current, the golden disc that has been kind of lifting you up seals shut beneath your feet, and you will kind of land gently. In the gloom, you see there are these puddles, I would almost call them, of a dark black liquid with purple lightning running through them like a current. They exude powerful magic and strength as you do so. There is a small circle of crystal stones embedded into stone plinths ahead of you, but beyond them, standing on what have once been a great altar, you see the Sphinx. The once white-grey fur has now been marred by streaks of black. The eyes, once glowing blue like Zuhemi's, have turned to a sort of muddled purple blue, kind of sparking with lightning. And a deep, bassy, gravelly voice projects forward. So, the failures have come, seeking a trial. Servants of a coward have come to undo the damage that he left, the rot that he let take over his precious temple.
Perhaps. We entered this room intending to take the trial of power. How you
I
feel
know
about
why
Hesper?
You are here. The trial. The trial. An old life. There is no trial. There is no victory here. The Tempest Dragon is gone. It is corrupted. Zuhemi, killed by the enemies that he allowed desecrate this place. You are nothing but a shadow of a coward. There is no trial here. You will find no victory here. I will kill you. That is it.
What? Anyone else?
You have nothing more to say for yourself, priest? No excuses to make?
We're here to cleanse the Tempest Dragon. To remove the curse that has been placed on it.
You are too late. For centuries have we been laying here. Have I allowed the storms to infest my mind? I have watched as this place has fallen to ruin, as my friend has been taken over by that witch's spell. For 500 years. No one has come. He has not come. And now you claim that you seek the trial. Now you claim that it is time to cleanse it. You are 500 years too late, Arakokra. It is time you paid for it. And with a defiant roar, we're going to roll initiative after we take a break.
Oh, 500 years too late.
He's only 3.
I wasn't even alive for 497 of those.
Sphinx doesn't give a shit.
I'm only
yeah,
3 years old. Jeez.
We're going to take a break.
Oh my
let people take a
God.
pee, get a drink.
Yeah.
And yeah. Then we're going to roll some initiative when we get back for a big old fighty combat.
Yeah, I'm just going to write
Deal
down
with my
Trial
cat.
of Power question mark. is this a trial of power? Maybe not. Maybe it's just the Sphinx just wants to kill us now, and there's no trial. God damn.
Maybe.
Find out.
You had nice Phaedrus who was like, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know and help you out as much as I can. You don't get that this time.
No, this one. I'm not a big fan of this guy. This sync.
Sure. Not a good sync. Yeah,
Not
so
a
if
good
you guys want to go grab like drinks and stuff, go ahead.
Mhm.
Tommy, if you want to read out any stuffs.
Yes, indeedy.
I need to
have
go deal with my
loaded it
cat.
up.
Sure. Nice
Um,
transition. So pro.
Hello, everyone. I don't know why my internet is so terrible today, by the way. You might have noticed that my camera, for some reason, is very... Oh, it seems okay now, but I don't know why. I've closed everything. Nothing is running. So I apologize for that. But
Don't worry about it.
we have some donations to read out, the first one of which is from Oz. Hello from Israel. Today's my birthday, turning 23. Happy birthday. So I wanted
Happy
to give
birthday.
a bit back. I'm a VOD squad member since the start. Thank you for all the good times. I love all of you guys and even started volunteering as a DM to 3 high schoolers, which I love. That's awesome. And there's a second donation from Oz as well that says, also, public message to all Israeli fans, we should make a Facebook group or something. I need people to talk about the episodes. And to High Rollers, once again, thank you. I hope the donation went out fine, made too many revisions. Yet assuming
High
there
Rollers
was
Discord.
2, go join the High Rollers Discord, Oz. There's so many people in there for you to talk to about all of the episodes. There's also a live stream chat where people react live to the episodes, even though you're a VOD squad member. Yeah, it's fine. That's the place to be. That is the place to be. And also, a load of people setting up their own games on there as well to play with people in the Discord. So if you want to play more D&D, that's the place to be. Eating Sand in the Bathroom has donated with, hey, High Rollers. Hope y'all are doing okay. This lack of Strahd and Mr. Tom and the Sunshine Squad is both making me worry about you guys and giving me withdrawal. P.S. High Rollers, roll back this jingle jam. You didn't have one last year. Okay, so Strahd and Baldur's Gate went on a small little break because Mark was moving and was very, 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 very busy. Strahd will be back.
Hopefully back.
At some
Hopefully
point?
back this week. Yeah, hopefully back.
It's
this week.
just a question of, as long as on the day we are all fit and ready and ready to go,
Yeah.
we'll do it. And the same for
So the other thing,
yeah.
the other thing I want to say about Strahd is it is a bonus. It's an extra thing we do each week. We don't promise that it's always going to be on. Like with the Sunday game, that's our main game. We try and always do a game for that. The Thursday games highly depend on our own schedules, but also if we're not feeling great and stuff like that, we will just take it off rather than stress ourselves out. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Strahd is not always a guaranteed thing on a Thursday. It really,
Life be
things
busy,
can change.
yo.
Yeah,
Life
stuff
be
get
busy.
nuts. Stuff get nuts sometimes, you know? Stuff be do like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Jilly2272, guess who's back? Back again. So excited to be catching you guys live for the first time in ages. Good luck in Hesper's Temple. Just wanted to shout out Ravs, who is doing an awesome job playing Johan, and hope that he will come back to High Rollers in the future.
Thank
yes,
you.
indeed. Johan is awesome, and always very happy to have Ravs joining us. Even if it is for a much longer time than he expected, because we progressed through this temple incredibly slowly.
Could you hear Tom say that through gritted teeth?
Love you, Rams. He's so cool. Natalie Hawthorne can't watch live because I'm spending the day with my boyfriend before he goes back home to quarantine for the holidays with his family, who all hate me. Okay, can't wait to see who gets deaded on the VOD. Well, hopefully no one gets deaded on the VOD. Well, then again, big purple lightning sink is about to kill us all, so maybe. Where's Zombeast? Quarter hundo, thank you all. Finally home on a Sunday to watch live, though I've been caught up on everything for ages. Can't wait for the next Curse of Strahd. Thanks again for being your amazing, quirky selves and inspiring me to use this year to embrace myself. Thank you. Well, that is very lovely to hear. Where's Zombeast? And thank you very much for the generous donation. Nightjar. Hey everyone, sign my special No Death book. Not you, Johan. Sorry. Awkward. Also, Togepi.
I only
Quill,
had
fan
4
art, when?
spaces. I only had 4
Don't
spaces.
need
Oh
to
wait,
worry
so you're
about
not in
me.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johan's
Don't
not
worry.
in.
No, I'm not in there.
No,
Don't
I mean
I'm not in
Nova
there
isn't
either.
either.
Nah.
Damn. Where's on Beast with another quarter hundo with what seems like a duplicate donation. So double check that one. Where's on Beast? It's almost exactly the same message, but not quite. So double check that one just to be sure you haven't accidentally donated twice. Mark's left nut with 69.69. Mark, do you have somewhere we can see the stats of items you have created? Would love to have them in my own games. Keep up the good work. Yes, on our character sheets. If we're using them, they're on our character sheets. You can check them out on D&D Beyond. All the information you'll get is through there. That's the place to be. Darth Day 41 with a donation and no message. Thank you very much. It Manny 91 with a quarter hundo. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Celebrate
Happy
with
birthday.
me. Yay.
Happy birth.
Big thank you to all of you for getting me through 2020. Shut up and take my money. Okay. Thank you, Mark, for inspiring me to be a better DM for my players. Thank you very much, It Manny.
It's very
Happy
kind.
birthday.
Thank you.
Celebrate with
Thank
Manny.
you.
And I'll do one more. Darrow with a half hundo. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've been giving us this year. I had a good cry over Quill talking to his past self 2 weeks ago and just haven't had a chance to catch you live since. Love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Same to you, Darrow. Thank you very much for the half hundo. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. I'm going to go if everyone is back now. And
Yes.
someone else can read through
Well,
all the
I
Discord
will-
stuff.
Yeah, I'll go through the Discord stuff. So go do that, Tommy. Thank you. So we had some gifts. We had a lot of gifted subs today. Wolfie Kid of Doom, Grandmaster DJ, near a shed. I never know how to. Near Akkad, Talisman,
Nerok.
Seaman 07, Neron, what?
Nerocked. That's how you say their name.
Nerocked,
Yep.
Talisman, Seaman 0713, S Mitchell 86, Dankius Prime, Keishi, Cooper Orc, Keishi again, an anonymous gifter, and S Mitchell 86 again. Thank you all. I saw there was a lot of gifted subs going in. People dropping some big gift sub bombs. Thank you all very, very much. And then also a big happy 18th birthday to Chromium 246 as well. 18th birthday. Happy 18th birthday to you.
18th.
Welcome
Happy
to
birthday.
being adult. But yeah. That's it. Nightjar's also told me about some sort of buddy cop show that chat's been pitching, but I'm not going to read that. I'm sorry, Nightjar. You can share that in chat with everyone else. I can just see her typing furiously now. Like
It's an Ayla and Tiangong cop show. What's
Buddy
not to
cop.
love?
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Tiangong is basically Raymond Holt in my head. So
Oh, just ditch me then.
Yes.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like, the creature that I've bonded this powerful pact
Hey.
with that I lend my magic to. Nah, do it with the
I didn't
barbarian.
say the idea. I just read
No,
it.
that's true. You can blame
I
Nightjar.
think it was
for that
because
one,
I was
Nova.
being a sassy little shit again.
Yeah,
I guess because
absolutely.
like Tiangong would be Raymond Hall, I'd be
You'd
Amy
be
Santiago, and you'd be Rosa Diaz.
Yes.
I'd
And
be
then
up
Lucius
for that.
is-
Ayla is like 11 out of 10 Rosa Diaz. Like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
so
yeah.
Rosa.
Rosa, Rosa,
Sentry
Rosa,
is Terry
Rosa
Crews,
Diaz.
for sure. Sentry is definitely Terry Crews in that show.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Lucius and Killer
Terry loves hot
and,
plates.
and Quill are. Lucius is what's the main guy's name? Who's Andy Samberg in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? That's who Lucius is.
Oh God,
Jake
God, that's his
Peralta.
name.
I like watch this
Jake
show
Peralta,
every
yeah.
day. Jake
That's it.
Peralta.
Jake
that's it, yeah.
Peralta, yeah, that's it. Nice,
Yeah.
okay. And then Quill is Boyce, or
Boyle.
whatever his name is. Boyle.
Boyle.
Or the other way around. You could
Charles.
flip them around, I feel. Charles. Like I feel like those two you could flip into either role, but everyone else has got a very firm role.
Surely,
in it, I think.
there's Scully and Hitchcock.
No. Lucian, I don't think either.
they're not
of them
weird enough,
deserve
are
to do
they?
that.
They're not
Yeah,
weird
no,
enough.
that's absolutely. I like that show. It's a fun show.
Annoying.
We got to wait for Tommy to come back, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nine.
Good
Don't
time
forget-
though.
D&D Beyond is probably the best website ever created, I've heard. So
It's
you
true.
should really go on it
Why don't
using
you
our
show-
link because it's the best link.
Show-
It's dndbeyond
show it.
link/HR Cauldron. I'm not
Show
going to show it, Kim. I'm not going to show it. It's had its time.
Show it
Don't
at the
want it
end.
to outstay its welcome.
Oh, it's about to get.
Ah!
Thomas
Double
Lupo.
R cat and.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, look, that's what a normal cat's
What a
like.
cutie.
Oh my god.
She's so cute.
Imagine being
So
able to pick your
cute.
cat up and not die.
So cute.
Yeah, D&D Beyond, amazing. And again, like I always say this, it's a great way to show support for us without having to spend any money or do anything. Just click the link, create an account, or do something on D&D Beyond because it shows that you've come from us. The other one is, if you'd like to support us, is buy merch at our merch store. We've got a bunch of new stuff up for pre-order that supports us, and you get something.
You get
How
a cool
good is that? It's the
thing.
best deal. Get a cool thing, like the new pins or this new
Wow.
long sleeve I'm wearing.
Whoa!
Da, 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 da.
Holy
Beautiful.
crap!
Just sit back down again. Too slow, Chris Drop. But yeah, that's it. So that's it. Let's jump back into the game after our little break. We begin. I will once again set the scene as you emerge into the crumbling ruin of the chamber at the top of the Temple of Hesper. You are confronted by a powerful sphinx, seemingly very different, something clearly not right, some sort of evil magic at work amongst the sphinx. Around the room, you can see these pools of this inky black water pulsing with a kind of purple-violet power, lightning crackling across its surface. And then there are these 8 crystals embedded in stone plinths in the middle of the room as well. But as the Sphinx lets out a terrifying roar, we are going to roll initiative. From everyone,
Nice.
please.
So, because of the Blessing of Ages, we have a 1 + 1
You
d8
get an extra
on
D8
initiative?
to your initiative rolls. Yes.
Oh, awesome!
You feel
Ooh.
time almost slow down, allowing you to react
I rolled a 1 on
momentarily
my
faster.
8.
Oh my god!
Oh, well.
Oh my god!
I rolled 2. 2, 3,
Yeah.
So,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Quill, total.
9 total.
9 total.
Oh my
Ayla,
God.
total.
20.
20. Sentry, total.
14.
14. Nova, total.
9.
9. Johan, total.
Slight issue here. Hold on, I don't have beyond 20 on
Oh, Rabs.
on
Oh,
Chrome. We're having
no.
a slight issue.
Oh.
I'll just roll a d20. I've got a +2, 4, and then plus 1d8, 7. So 6 plus
13.
7, 13.
13. Thank you.
And I'll fix that
Uh,
now. I'll fix that now.
Sounds good. I don't know why you are called 20-foot line in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I called 20-foot line?
I don't know. That's very
you are.
weird. Lucius,
Next bit.
total,
I'm 10-foot
please.
radius.
15.
It's amazing.
15. Perfect.
10-foot radius.
So, even before the lair itself activates, Ayla, this Sphinx lets out this terrible bellowing roar, and you can see its muscles beginning to clench, ready to pounce forward.
Yeah. Oh. Oh God. Why me? I am going to move to here. And
As a point, I am going to ask you
What?
this question. It's not a leading question. During that movement, do you move through the black water?
No, I'm purposefully
You're
avoiding
going to purposely
the
go
black water.
around it. Okay, yeah. If you get close to it, you just get this overwhelming sense of power emanating from these
Okay.
pools.
Do
Not
I sound
necessarily
something else?
bad
It's lightning.
power.
It's like lightningy.
You
Is there
this
anything
isn't
that I send?
this isn't
Hmm.
lightning. This is magic, like raw power almost. There's
But
lightning
don't
on
get
it.
a
but
sense
it's
that
not.
it's bad.
You don't. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't know, but it's not like you can feel pressure or like heat or anything like that coming off of these pools.
Interesting.
But anyway,
Okay.
finish your movement.
I am just going to bonus action rage, and I will hold my action if it is to attack. Come close to me, and I will hit it.
Okay.
Kind of want to draw
Okay,
him out.
remember you only get one attack if you hold your action, though. So, even with extra attack. Okay, after Ayla's go, for the lair effect, I require everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. You all have advantage as this is an age effect. So con saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
22.
With advantage, right?
You have advantage, yes. From the Blessing of
27.
Aeons.
Uh-oh.
You get the plus
21.
3 as well. 1, 2, 3.
Anybody within
4.
10 feet of
Everybody but
Sentry
Ayla.
gets get plus 3. Yeah.
21.
25.
22, 23, 24. 24.
26.
Quill, you seem to be the only one who is potentially low. What's your total?
17 with Sentry's boost.
So with Sentry's boost, you almost feel like this aura of protective magic emanating from Sentry's matrix. And as this kind of pulsing wave emits from the Sphinx, you feel your bodies, you almost see like alternative timeline versions of yourself. Some of you become younger, some become older, but you manage to kind of rebuff and those specters vanish. Quill, it's only because of Sentry's protective aura that you feel this kind of effect shrug off around you as this blast of time erupts. The Sphinx sort of seems to sense this. Do not think yourselves protected because you have passed Phaedrus' challenge. That weakling, that fool may have allowed you to pass, but I will not. Lucius.
Almost turned me into an egg, guys.
I will look for a knowing nod from Quill and messenger rings. Do we attack now?
Yes! Yes!
All right. In which case, I will attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 is fine. I'm going to Chromatic Orb just to send out a feeler, so to speak, at level 2. And I'm going to make it acid. Pretty please with a cherry on top. And that is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Excellent. That's 15 acid damage to the sink.
You watch as the orb of acid strikes against the creature. It hits, and you can see it's done damage, but the creature barely even registers it. The Sphinx just sort of is just like,
It's not resistant.
your paltry magics will not help you here.
If it was resistant, it's not.
It's not resistance. This thing
I'll
seems
Dichromancy
very, very tough.
6 more points. Acid. The Dichromancy.
6 more points.
And I will
A shard,
barrier
you kind of conjure this element of orange energy and fling it out, and the same kind of effect, and then barrier ring comes to life. Fantastic. Anything else, Lucius? If not Sentry, then Johan.
I'm done.
Sentry. Johan, you're up next.
Okay.
I will cast Protection from Energy on Quill, so that will give him resistance to lightning damage for
So
an
you're
hour
choosing
if I
lightning
can
damage.
concentrate on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And I'll just say I'll stay as close to as many as you as I can. That was close.
Whoops!
Sure.
So that's resistance. to
Anything else,
lightning.
Sentry? So that's your action. Anything
Yeah.
else?
I know
Yeah,
that's
cool,
me,
you're
thank you. I'm just going to stay close.
Okay. Johan.
I have an idea. And I'm going to step into the pool of magic energy.
Okay. So, as Johan, you step into this pool, it's... as a spellcaster, it's liquid. It's almost like liquid mana. It's like essence of magic itself. And as you step into it, you feel your body flood with power. You gain 1 stack of corruption. Whilst you have a stack of corruption, you deal an extra D10 of damage. If any damage you deal an extra D10. But you have a -2 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay, that's bad. Alright,
As a point, if you step into, like, this pool seems to get sucked up and then will slowly replenish, you can step into multiple pools. It's like, as you step into it, you gain 1 stack of corruption.
you got it.
So I'm going to mark
alright.
it on you, I think. Can I do that?
Corruption. Ooh.
Yes.
I'll send out a little feeler 3rd level lightning bolt at it just to see how it fares against some lightning. Cast that at 3rd level. Bam. Did it cast 32, Dex 17. And what? Roll an extra D10? 1d10, is that correct?
Yeah,
Mark?
add the damage because I'll half it, so it deals the same
37.
type of damage as the spell. So,
37.
the saving throw I got is a 24, so it will take half damage.
Okay.
So 37 halved would be 15, plus half of 7 is 3, so 18 points of damage.
18, okay. Is this pool like soaked up right now?
Yeah, and you feel powerful, Johan, as this like magic and mana seeps into you. You feel like you can take this thing. Like you feel strong and powerful.
15, 20, 25. Okay, then I'm gonna finish by moving up to here then to get close to another pool.
Okay, nice, perfect. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay.
How bad can multiple stacks of corruption really be?
Oh, it can't be that bad.
Exactly. That'll be
That'd be
fine.
great. Extra D10 of damage? Awesome.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Kuritas the Vigilant will float over to here and positioning itself so that in a 60-foot cone, I believe. So everybody but Lucius, a cone of cold. It casts a spell, and yeah, you just feel this blast of cold erupt over everybody. So I need everybody but Lucius to make a Constitution saving throw. You're going to counterspell it? What level?
4.
At 4th level, let me have a look at how counterspell goes.
Can I hit it because my attack action will go
Every
off?
level above.
Yes, I tell you what. So that will go after it casts its spell, Katie. So
Okay.
the trigger happens. Oh, actually, no. It
wait.
triggers after you
can't.
move. So
The range is not right. If you can't hit me, I can't hit you with counterspell.
yeah, within 60 feet of you. Yeah. So yeah, it's just in. Yeah, I think you are just out.
Well, if you can't hit me with Cone of Cold, then it's not fair
Yeah.
for me to counterspell
So yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So no counterspell then. So Ayla, go and make your attack roll. Because that would happen as he moves. You make the attack, and then he casts the spell.
22.
22 hits.
Nice.
That will be damage of 17 with the hammer, and then a dex save. 'Cause he's in my aura.
That is a dex saving throw of 13.
That's a failure, so he will take 8 lightning damage. Wait, no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I remembered the plus 5.
Remember, so as you slam the hammer into the Sphinx, it barely registers the blow, and the lightning courses over it, and then it just kind of takes in a deep breath, and this giant cone of cold erupts from its mouth. So yeah, Constitution saving throws, please, from everybody but Lucius.
25.
Total
18, and that's a
22?
-2 from the pool, right?
No, the con
don't
save you don't
forget
get
not
-2 to.
Okay. Oof. 18.
Don't forget sentry auras as well. Anyone who is sentry aura.
Yes.
Okay, well, both me
So-
and Sentry rolled a 1, so...
Yeah, you're both failing this.
Yeah.
So Nova,
Don't forget,
Johan, you
don't
both
forget, guys.
succeed. Ayla,
22.
22. So everybody but Sentry and Quill passes, which means you take half damage. And if you have any cold resistance, you can half it again. So it's 30 points of cold damage to Quill and Sentry, 15 to everybody else who succeeded the save as this blast of cold engulfs around you.
Whoa.
No, that's just legendary. Nova.
Can I? So I'm gonna move up slightly so that I'm 5 foot closer. I would like to bonus action cast Hexblade Curse on it, which I haven't done for ages. So Hexblade Curse, and I'm gonna try
That's not spell,
something.
is it?
It's
That's
probably
your
not gonna
ability.
work.
Yeah.
That's my ability. It's a hexblade thing. And then this probably isn't going to work, but could you please make a Wisdom saving throw DC 17 for me as I cast Slow?
Ah, you're casting slow. Interesting. What saving throw? What type of save?
Wisdom 17.
That's a natural 20, which brings me to a 30.
Oh my god.
Christ.
Magic sort of just erupts around the Sphinx as you attempt to slow. Time is not your friend in my realm, Mayor Ganassi. Anything else, Nova?
No, just got a really sassy comeback.
No?
I got nothing, have I? Like, what can I say
the
to
end of
that?
your
Come
turn-
on, that was a really good line.
At the
He's
end
gonna
of your
blast
turn,
me.
it's going to make a legendary action to claw at Ayla. For a 31 to hit.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'll
What?
hit.
I mean, you're in big boy monster town, okay? You guys are level 12 now. 8, 16, 22 points of slashing damage, Ayla. Vroom, as the claw strikes past.
Which will be halved to
11, yes. Half to
11.
11 for you. And then Keelik.
I want to fly with my 50 feet to behind Ayla, hopefully not a long enough range for him. I don't think it has like 10-foot arms. And I want to cast
Do you land in the pool?
magic. No, as I'm flying, I'm going to do like a boomerang move, and as I fly, I'll touch Howling Tempest? That's what the hammer's called, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
With magic holy weapon, sorry.
Okay.
Whoa!
And then say, I need you to get whacking, and then fly back to where I was, which
Okay.
is 50 feet of movement. And then I've got an action to use a cantrip, so I'll just go with a Sacred Flame on it, so it makes a dex save.
11.
Perfect. 3d8 plus 5. 24 damage. Holy crap, with a cantrip.
4 points of damage. The Sacred Flame kind of engulfs along the Sphinx's side as the radiant energy sears it. Is that the whole of your go?
That's everything. Action, movement.
At the end of
bonus action, yeah.
at the end of your go, it's going to use its last 2 legendary actions. Johan, as you currently have 1 stack of corruption, can you make a Wisdom saving throw, please? You remember you have a -2 to this.
Yeah, this is going to be bad, chums. Oh, it's not so bad, 17, it's pretty good.
17. You feel this kind of surge of power, and you almost begin to hear whispers in your mind. You don't need the rest. You don't need the others. Finish them off. But you kind of manage to block it out, and you avoid whatever effect it was trying to have on your mind.
Oh, shit.
And you feel this
Don't
power
stand
surging.
there in the puddles. Don't stand there in the puddles.
Ayla.
Excuse me.
Oh. I mean, if you want to do extra damage, Puddle's good. And so far,
Hello.
like you've hit with all of these attacks, the Sphinx does not look perturbed.
Of course it doesn't.
It looks
Yeah.
incredibly tough.
I'm going to attack the Sphinx, please, and the
Sure.
holy weapon will give me an extra 2d8 radiant on a hit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Phil? Cool,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a natural 20.
Oh
Nice.
my
On the first
god.
Nice, nice.
So
Just the
thank
two
you for
dice
these
next
dice, guys. They're not bad.
Nice.
Mwah.
And, oh, it's okay. I made up for it though. I made up for it. It's a 2 on the second one, which is only a 14 to hit. Swings around.
Well-
a bit,
Well, the first
you know?
one definitely hits and is a crit, so work out damage.
Oh Christ. Okay. So brutal critical as well. So
an extra
oh my
dice.
god. So 21 is the
So let's
is
break
the
it down.
hit.
So you get
Is the
so
full
it's
damage.
D10. So 10 for the base weapon, plus another D10 for brutal critical, so 20. Plus your modifier, which is what?
Plus 11 because I'm raging.
So 31 base damage from just the normal weapon attack, Then
And
2d8 max
does
is
the
16.
2d8,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's another 16. So 31, 16, 47. So that's the max damage. So then roll 2d10 plus 2d8 again.
So 47 plus whatever this is.
Yeah.
9, 10,
Real critical, baby.
17, 18, 19, 20 total for the rest of that.
So 67 points of damage total.
Jeez.
Yes, please. And then dex save.
And then a dex save. The dex save is 26.
Oh, that'll do it. So 8. So he takes 4.
So he takes 4. So you see this powerful blow as the power of Hesper infuses the Howling Tempest and slams into the creature. For the first time, you actually almost see it wince in pain as it takes this massive blow into the side. You see the Sphinx just sort of becoming angry as it does so. You are going to be a nuisance. Are you done?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action to make a claw strike at you for 23 to hit.
Yep.
That is only going to be 11 points of slashing damage, so 5 slashing damage. And then for its lair action, Ayla, Sentry, and Lucius.
2 seconds. My D&D Beyond has just messed up my hit points for some reason.
That's okay. I'm going to be moving you, so don't worry about that.
Oh.
Oh,
Hmm?
Where?
where are we dropping,
Yeet.
lads?
Hawaii.
Where the hell are they?
So,
Uh-oh.
Sentry, Ayla, Lucius. You vanish. The sanctum that you were in a flash, disappears. Instead, you find yourselves in the middle of 8 crystal circles embedded into stone plinths, with what appears to be just an enormous storm completely around you. The dark grey area that you can see on the map represents this thick, pea-like soup that seems to just completely engulf the area. The lighter grey areas is all kind of open up air where the fog becomes thinner, allowing you to see through it. A very shadowy version of the Sphinx is flying nearby, and the crystal orbs around you pulse. And you can tell that the storm, this dark grey fog, is booming with thunder and lightning and freezing cold winds, and is just swirling around you. The 8 crystals all begin to dimly glow. Johann, Nova, Quill, the crystals that you can see in the sanctuary also begin to glow.
I don't like it.
Let
I can't do puzzles, I'm too dumb for it.
Lucius.
I'm too dumb for it.
What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to try and hit one of these crystals.
Okay.
With a simple. I'm gonna stand here. Oh, I can't. Hold on, one sec. I'm gonna stand here next to this crystal on the right-hand side, so that I'm in line with the 3 crystals in a row. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast some spell that I've tranced and thought about, and now I know. Tasha's Caustic Brew, which is a stream of acid that emanates from me in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction I choose. Each creature or thing must succeed a dex saving throw. I guess it can't move. Or they get washed with acid. 2d4 damage.
You don't need to roll any dice or anything on this. You don't need to roll any dice. The crystal orbs, the magic washes over the orbs, and it coats them all. They don't seem to react. The 3 orbs that you've targeted just seem to kind of pulse as the spell hits them, but then nothing changes. Nova, Lucius, and Quill, you see those 3 orbs on your side do briefly kind of pulse, and then nothing happens.
Do they dim out after that?
No, they stay the same that they were before, as if they detected something, but then it didn't have any greater effect on them. Anything else, Lucius?
I will messenger ring, trying to speak to the other two that aren't in this strange version of this place.
The messenger ring doesn't work. So anybody in your area can hear you. The other 3 cannot.
We need to find a way out. My spells aren't working on the crystals, is what I say to those in this thing with me. Try smashing them.
Okay.
So the crystals have gone out. They pulsed
No,
and then
they're
went
just
out.
dimly lit. It's like they pulsed. It's like they've got this dim glow. You see them kind of like whoa, and then they go back to the dim glow they were before.
Okay.
Okay. Lucius, the other thing I forgot to... This is at the start of your turn. The other thing I forgot to describe is in this whole place, we'll assume you succeeded on this because you just took your turn. There is a powerful wind at the very center of this kind of eye that you're in that's trying to blow you out to the outer edges. You would have had to make a strength saving throw, but for this purposes, we'll say that you passed it because it was my fuck up for not mentioning it. But yeah, at the start of your turn, you feel like this wind desperately trying to push you away to the outer edges of the circle, trying to almost blow you out into the thick fog that you can see on the outskirts.
The pea soup.
The pea soup. Sentry, can you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
Can do. 11 plus 8, 19.
19 is enough. Yeah, you manage to kind of dig your feet in, and you feel this wind trying to push you to the outer edges of the circle, but you remain where you are. If you do want to move in this space, it costs double movement, by the way,
Okay.
because you're fighting against this wind as you're trying to move around.
Alrighty. I will move up to this one here, and then can I try and attack the one in front of me, and then move across, and then use my second attack on the other one next to
Are
me?
you just
and then,
attacking
right?
normally? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit both times. It's strange. The crystal just absorbs the impact, like it has absolutely no effect. And it's almost like the sword comes to a perfect stop, as if it absorbs all of the kinetic force of the blow, and just nothing happens. So you strike the first one. If you try and complete it and strike the second one, again, nothing really happens.
Okay.
Getting up close, I'd say
Lucius,
that you can see there are some engraved symbols on these orbs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say to Lucius, "Look, my attacks aren't working either. I don't know what to do."
Okay, end of your sentry.
And then, yeah, that's me. That's good.
Okay. At the end of sentries go, Johan, can you make a... In fact, no, he'll do this at the very end of the turn. Go ahead, Johan. Take your turn.
I am going to cast a 4th level storm sphere around all 8 of the crystals. 20-foot radius.
Okay. Storm Sphere, you say, yeah?
Yep, this went super well last time I tried it.
Do you want to
that popped
put
up?
one on... Do you know how to do a thing in Roll20? Like how to drop a thing?
Yes, I can... So let me
And it
just
would
find
hit
a way
all
to
of them in
link
the middle?
It should do, yes. 20-foot... each creature in the sphere. Yep, that would work. Oh, wait. Oh, is Quill in the sphere?
No.
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
on
checking
my
for the
screen.
orbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll... let me put a thing in just to show where the Storm Sphere is, and then we can measure around
Oh,
it.
and
So you basically
I'll,
want it
I'll step
right
into
in
a
the middle,
safe
yeah?
distance into some nice corruption pool as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So when you step in,
yeah.
Rams, you feel like another big surge of power come through you. You now have 2 stacks.
Yep.
You do 2d10 extra damage when you hit with something. You have minus
Okey-dokey.
4 to your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I forgot to click that. Storm sphere. Nope,
Okay,
that was incorrect.
so
That's what
the
there it is.
the storm energy erupts around. You don't need to roll damage. The storm energy erupts, striking each of the orbs. The very far south one lights up.
Oh, so it needs each element. Okay.
So as the storm energy kind of strikes each of the orbs on both sides, the crystal lights up.
Shit. Okay. Do we have every
Okay.
element? Not every element.
Johan, anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to have it shoot out a bolt towards the Sphinx for 46. I've clicked it. Did that pop up? 12, and then an extra 2d10.
So that only happens when you
22.
cast a spell. You don't get the extra 2d10 on like additional effects like the Storm Sphere. So when you cast the spell, it would have dealt extra damage, but not
so
on
12,
the extra
12
effect.
damage then.
12 points of damage. The bolt kind of strikes into the Sphinx. Troublesome. Johan, end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll just move over here a
Cool.
bit closer to
At the end of your turn, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw with a -4, please.
This is bad, guys. This one is gonna be bad.
Just gonna roll on that 20 now. Yeah,
Oh,
He called it.
That's
go.
Hey,
a -3.
Your mind just gets completely overwhelmed by shadows, and oh man, you love this sensation, this power that you can feel. You want more of it. I need you to move up to your speed so that you can either make a weapon. Well, you can make a cantrip against Quill, who's the closest ally. You need to use a cantrip against Quill.
My
And the
full
2d10
movement?
extra damage. Yes, this is, and you're using your reaction to do this, by the way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, this pool hasn't reformed yet, but I'll move to here then. And do I choose the cantrip?
No, that pool has reformed at the start of a new
Oh,
turn.
has it?
So that's
Would
a
I have
third
walked
stack
into
of
that?
corruption. You can change
Would
if
I
you
have
don't
wa-
want to. You can see that it's full.
Yeah.
that
I don't. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
that's fine. You can
stick to
choose.
here, then.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Okay, yep. I'll hit Quill with a lovely little spell, Lightning Lure. Is that my range for that? No,
Oh.
I'm not.
You tell me.
Quill, have you got
15
resistance?
feet.
Have you still got
15 feet of
resistance?
Oh, he's 20 feet. Oh, but I have to move my full movement, so I would have to step into the goop.
You can go
'Cause I'm mind
sideways. You
control.
can go like that. No, you can
Oh,
go
yeah,
sideways
I
like
could.
that.
15
There you
feet. Yep. Lightning Lure. Oh no.
Strength saving throw, please,
he-
Quill.
Yeah,
go, Quill.
strength save. So I have resistance
Oh, I
to
clicked
the
that
damage.
twice. Sorry. 14.
For
It's
love.
14 is the first
Oh.
one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4, so I get
Plus
pulled
2d10,
into you.
please, Ravs.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
You get extra damage whenever you cast a spell or make an attack.
Don't roll
So
20.
15
11.
damage plus 11,
15
26,
damage.
halved because of resistance.
13.
So yeah, the resistance super helped there. That would have been awful.
Yeah.
Yep. At the end, and that is at the end of Johan's turn. On Kuritas's turn, both forms actually move. The Shadow Kuritas will make its way towards probably Ayla, the closest target. The real Kuritas will move towards Nova. Nova, he's going to make two claw attacks, one a claw attack against you, and then he roars loudly.
Okay.
That is a 18 to hit, Nova.
So I have armor of the hexes. If a target cursed by my hexblade curse attacks you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to roll a d6. Hold on, he rolled an 18 actually. He didn't hit me. No, he didn't hit me on that first one.
Okay, so that the attack
He has
misses.
to hit me.
Okay. Then he roars. Quill, Nova, or Johan, if you are concentrating on any spells, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I've got
Oh,
advantage on con saves because I've got.
Oh, sorry, no,
Warcaster.
just make a Constitution saving throw. Yes, if you have advantage,
Oh.
this counts.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have any spells
Nat
off.
20.
You
So-
still make the
27.
save, Nova. Still make
Yeah.
the save. Because there's damage to this as well.
14.
So Quill and Nova, you are both going to take some thunder damage, and if either of you are concentrating on a spell, it goes.
God damn it. Okay, well,
does this
Ayla's
count
hammer is
as an
gone.
attack roll?
This isn't an attack roll; it's a saving throw effect.
Save. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, how much damage again?
24 points of
coming.
thunder damage. You take half, Johan.
Half. How much is that? Sorry.
24 thunder
24.
damage. Take half. And yeah, concentration
Oh,
on any
I've got
spell is lost.
resistance. So I've got resistance. So
Oh,
that's
so-
6.
It would be 24, half to 12, half to 6. Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
For you. Okay. So this bellowing roar erupts out from Kuritas. Meanwhile, in the Stormverse, just a claw attack against Ayla for 25 to hit.
Yep.
For 11 points, half to 5. Another big swiping claw, kind of like bam, thuds you in the shoulder. Certainly nothing that you can take. Certainly nothing that you can't take. A couple of double negatives in this. Nova Vita.
She's out.
I would like to. Oh Christ. I would like you to make a con save 17, please, as I raise Tiangong and blight him.
Con.
18.
18.
He's gonna pass. 18. Damn it! 1. It's fine.
As a not, I don't want to rub this in. I rolled a 2, and I have a plus 16 to con saves.
Oh my
This
god.
guy is incredibly
Whoa.
tough,
Yeah.
health-wise.
But, you know, my spells, this is the way they work. Oh god, I've rolled a lot of numbers here. Okay, I've rolled an 8.
16.
Can the math guys help me out? 8, 7, 7,
22,
6,
22.
6,
28,
28,
34.
5,
Four.
5, and a 4, 4. Oh my god. Yeah.
35.
Can you just copy and paste?
Eight.
Oh, no, you're, like,
52.
Uh,
52.
52. Yeah,
Two.
52.
Yeah.
So half to
So
26.
halved.
Was it 53?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it was halved anyway.
You take it. So the spell does definitely have an effect. You can see Kuritas like "Ugh," as the spell kind of rages over his body, but he manages to resist some of the more powerful effects from it.
Did something. I can't get away from him without him swiping at me, so I will stay here, I guess. Yep.
Okay. Keelek.
I mean, can I see any of the symbols on the pillars?
Yes, you can. Are you looking at the one closest to you?
So is Johan still like possessed, or is he like?
No, he seems to have come to his senses now. It seems to like he was temporarily overcome, but you can see this like dark power kind of crackling through him.
No more
powering
black
his
goo for
magic.
you. And I move
I
into a
agree.
position where I can look at like two of them. if I
Okay,
can.
yeah. So you look at those two. Let me see. So the one to your north, like the one directly to the side, is the symbol for divination, and then the one below you is the symbol for enchantment schools of magic.
Divination and enchantment. Awesome. Wow, all the things I can do right now. There's not a very easy way to look at the schools of magic on here, I'll be honest. Can I... Screw it. I'll cast Aura of Vitality. What magical cauldron wellspring did I pull this from, I hear you ask? And it affects anything within a 30-foot radius of me. So I'll also cover all of the dang pillars as well. Evocation.
What school of magic?
Damn
What
it.
school of magic is it? Is it evocation?
Evocation. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. The one that's already lit just remains glowing. What level is Aura of Vitality?
3rd.
And it restores hit points, correct?
Yeah.
Johan, your corruption drops by 3 technically, so it goes to 0. You are no longer empowered by the goo, but you no longer have the bonus damage. So all of the effects basically cancel.
Yeah, so... Well, so Aura of Vitality, it doesn't heal everyone 2d6. But, yeah, I was
No,
gonna
but it is a spell that can restore hit points, yes?
Yeah.
Then it
Okay.
has the same effect of cleansing the corruption.
Cool.
Cool.
And, yeah, so as a bonus action, I can use that to do a thing. Which I will, on me.
Sure.
Completely fair.
Whilst you do that,
7
in the
to
Stormverse,
me.
Ayla,
In the Stormverse.
at the start of your turn, can you
Um,
make a strength save, actually, Ayla, at the start of your turn? I'm sure you're going to succeed.
I rolled an 18 plus 11.
The wind has no chance of blowing you back. You're just like implanted where you are.
Awesome.
However, the area of the storm does begin to shrink.
Okay.
The outer rim, so that outer dark grey color becomes dark grey. I don't actually have a way of changing it on this map.
Okay.
But that becomes a darker grey, shrinking around. Drawing closer.
Can I... That one that's... Is it... So that beacon that is lit up on our side.
You guys... You didn't see what activated it. It just seemed to come alive.
Can I have... yeah. Can I go over to it and see if... Oh, I don't know, because it's a certain type of magic, isn't it? Can I look at what the symbol is on it?
If you step away from the Sphinx more than 5 feet, it'll get an attack of opportunity against you.
Can I just move toward, like, 1 square to the side? Like, so that I'm still in his... threat. Well, I'm
like
still
this?
going to be in his zone if I... Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see what it has on it?
And you want to look at the one closest to you. So not the glowing one, but the next closest one.
Well, can I see both of them?
I don't think you have to be next to them. The engravings are so fine that you have to really be next to these crystal spheres to be able to see the symbols on them. But you can see the one there. I think Ayla would probably need to make just a straight-up intelligence check. I don't know if this is something Ayla would be able to recognize. In fact, actually, Katie, I'm going to say, because you don't have proficiency in Arcana, you don't know what the symbol is.
I don't think I can... I will tell the guys that I don't think I can get out of this place, because I have no idea what this is. Sure. And I'll just hit
what do you want to do?
the Sphinx twice.
Sounds good. That sounds like a good plan.
That's natural 20, and I'm not even kidding.
Said that.
Oh! Well, you don't have Holy Weapon, so calculating damage, it's 20, 31, plus another 2d10.
So happy I gave you these dice.
5, 6, plus 7, then, and a dex save.
So, 38. The attack... It passes through the shadow form. Those of you in the material plane notice that the Sphinx does seem moderately injured by that, but it kind of seems to almost be struck as if from a different place. Not as effective. The lightning damage is a 8 on a saving throw.
11 points of lightning damage then. And
same thing then.
Attack.
It seems to be struck, but is not as effective.
I don't know if that one will hit though. 19?
19 still hits, yeah. It hits the shadowy form.
15 damage.
15 points, halved again. Yeah, those of you don't know if you're having much effect on the shadow version of this creature, but you are connecting with something. As the blows connect, it just doesn't react in any way. It's almost like a kind of echo or a shadow of the creature.
'Tis all she has, so she will continue to hit. No,
okay,
I'm not sure how to get out of this. What to do. So she's just gonna
there's a reason that it sent you to get it away from it and sent you to this plane. At the end of your turn, the real Sphinx is going to take one of its legendary actions to attack Nova. That is a 20 to hit Nova. Would you like to use your reaction?
Yeah. I rolled a 4. On a 4 or higher, it misses me regardless of the roll.
There you go. It misses you. So... that's its legendary action. Remember, you've spent your reaction until your next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
At the top of the round is its lair action. It's that one. It's done that one. It's done that one. I would like everyone to roll their initiative.
Everyone.
You know what? I actually can't change it on the encounter builder, so I'm not going to use this layer action because it's too complicated. I can't be bothered. Lucius.
Can you just end the encounter and restart it, or?
No, because then it gets rid of all the hit points. It gets rid of all the hit point damage, which I don't want to do.
Okay.
I guess I could make a note of it, actually. Yeah, go on then. I'll do it because I want to use its ability.
No. Okay.
Time.
It changes.
Do we still get the
things.
plus 8?
The 1d8, yeah.
You do get the plus, yeah, that's part of the blessing. So put its hit points
Sweet.
here, and then I can back run encounter.
24,
and then-
baby.
22.
Still
18.
super fast.
I've got advantage on
Advantage, yeah.
initiative, and then plus the d8, which I rolled a
Okay.
7 on.
Lucius, new initiative.
28.
Nice.
Ooh.
Keelek,
13.
Ayla,
10.
24.
Entry,
15.
15. Nova,
18.
18. Johan,
22.
22. Now, I will point out that this happens on a specific initiative action, and we continue from that original initiative, which was 20. So those of you who got above 20 basically miss a go. As time warps between both
Wow.
realms.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. As time warps
Dang it,
between
Mark,
both
you-
realms. Oh, that is actually at 20. I've got to do that.
Yay, I
Yeah,
rolled
time
low.
warps between both realms, and things seem to displace and move. Nova, it is your turn.
Huh? Nani? Oh, I don't bloody know. I normally need a whole entire round to figure something out. I'm gonna hit it with Tiangong, and yeah, let's do that. Because I can't think of anything else to do. So, and I'm gonna green flame blade this as well. So,
Okay.
18 plus 11 is 29. And then 1d8
That
plus
hits.
7. Oh, I rolled an 8! So 15.
You're in
Wait,
the
what did
material
I just
plane,
say?
so
I
yeah.
rolled. I rolled an 18. No, I wanted to roll a 19. Anyway, 8 plus 7 is 15 points
15.
of hitty
Damage?
damage, and then 2d8, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of green flame damage.
For the energy. This time Tiangong strikes into the creature and the flame washes over them, engulfing them in flame. And they are reacting now as if pained by these attacks.
Can I also add plus 4 to the bludgeoning damage as per my Hexblade curse as well? So, yeah, sorry.
You did an extra 4 points of damage.
Hex
Okay.
curse for- Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. I think that's an action, so any movement or bonus actions?
I can't really move without it attack of opportunity that.
Yeah.
No. Carry on.
Sentry.
Um,
So you just feel this kind of warping of time, and then suddenly you're like, you're acting.
Okay. I say to Lucius, there's a strange symbol on this orb, but I can't read it. And then I'm going to move up behind Ayla here and cast Enlarge on myself, please. So Quill's resistance is going to go...
So Quill loses resistance as Sentry becomes biggen.
I become big.
End of your turn?
That is, thank you.
Okay. Keelek.
Sorry, what were the ones next to me again? I am only now noting them down.
Divination and Enchantment.
The one next to me is Divination.
There are two next to you, both Divination and Enchantment. The one to your north is Divination, the one to your south is Enchantment.
Okay, and if I want to keep rotating around so I can get a good idea of all of these, can I go to these two?
Basically, Quill, at this point, I'm just going to say it's starting from the very northmost one. It's Abjuration, Conjuration, Divination, Enchantment, Evocation, Illusion, Necromancy, and Transmutation. Each of the 8 schools of magic.
Cool. In that case, I want a bonus action with my thing to heal another 2d6 on me.
Sure.
3.
You
What if
love
we
this
heal the
spell.
corrupt
Yeah, I mean, you thought this spell's great. Don't complain about
I
it
thought it was
now.
going to be really cool. And I want to cast Message on the transmutation pillar.
You cast Message, and it lights up. I believe Transmutation is the last one. Or the furthest around the clock. So the one you are basically next to. So yeah, that lights up. And it lights up in the other realm as well. As you cast the transmutation spell, it reacts and glows.
Perfect. Getting there slowly, but getting there.
Can you write the other ones
So
on the map?
Yes, on your side, they also light up, Lucius, as well. Yeah.
Cool. I'll put more down for everyone.
Thanks.
Anything else, Keelik?
That's me. That's everything I got.
Okay. At the end of your turn, before becoming its turn again, Nova, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Do I have to?
You do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wisdom. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 3 plus 6. Plus 3, 6.
I would like you to move up to Johan and make an attack against him. You can. Well,
Hi,
it would
Johan.
it would be cantrip.
Nova.
Oh wait, you've
A
used.
cantrip.
No, you've had your turn since then. Yes, so it would be Green Flame Blade, and this uses your reaction.
That
Huh?
doesn't sound good.
What?
Yeah.
So I move up to
You're
him.
using your reaction. You move up to him, and then you cast Green Flame Blade on Johan.
Green flame blade. Okay, but
How
do you want me
bad
to do
is
the
that on a
physical
scale of
attack as
1 to
well?
10?
Yeah. You make the attack roll as if you were attacking an enemy.
So I
you
need
just
to do the
feel your
physical
mind
attack.
become
Okay.
clouded. Yeah, you make it as if you were making the attack on a monster. With Green
I rolled a
Flame Blade.
5 plus 11, so 16 to hit.
15, that hits.
Sarsbud, 1d8.
I deserve this
7 plus
one.
7 is 14 to hit. So
the
14
sword
Tiangong
damage.
damage.
Yeah, it's 14
And then
points.
9 points of flame
fire.
damage.
14 plus 9, 23?
And then you kind of
No,
Yeah.
33, right? Okay. Wait. Am I dumb?
How much
no,
damage to start with?
23. 14 plus
I think
9.
it's
14
23.
plus 9.
23.
It's 23.
Yeah, sorry. I have a
Uh,
small brain there.
You feel, Nova, your mind sort of become clouded, and you just feel it kind of surge as there's shadows all around you. You think you see the Sphinx move, and then you see enemies. You see like Callus and Valkyrian soldiers, and you just feel your body kind of almost reacting. And then, yeah, you kind of realize that you've just attacked Johan as the clouds and the shadows part.
Oh, I think
I'm so sorry!
I think I deserved that one.
I thought you were
And then
starving!
Kuritas turns, and on his turn will basically bring his giant paws up, and crackling purple lightning conjures between his paws, and he is going to cast Chain Lightning on Nova. Can you make a dex save, please, Nova?
Dex save. 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 is not enough. Can Quill and Johan also make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh my lord. 5, baby.
That's a natural one.
Well, you are resistant to this, at least.
I'm resistant.
Um,
Yep.
All three of you take 45 points of lightning damage.
Ow.
As he Emperor Palpatines the three of you, as these lightning, it hits Nova, then it chains to Johan, and then that chains from Johan onto Quill, as this lightning just erupts between the three of you.
Quill, are you
That-
still
Now's
up?
a good time.
2 halved.
20.
So 45 half would be
Yeah.
22.
Now's a good time to mention that when Lucius went down last episode, we did an injury check after the episode, and he passed. Me,
Oh,
however,
concentrate.
I need to do an injury check. Because I'm down.
No!
Right now?
No,
Are
you
are
don't.
Unconscious?
No, you don't. No,
You
you
are.
don't.
You
No, you don't. Gift of the Protectors. You wrote your name
So,
in my book,
Quill,
buddy.
You
Oh,
feel
yeah.
this kind of blast of energy strike you in the chest. You kind of feel your life energy begin to fade, and then Nova, the Book of Shadows at your side, a powerful glow kind of erupts from it, If we could see inside the book, we'd see the name burn out in lights, kind of like it fades as if written. And you feel this protective blue shield, like a holographic hologram over where your kind of wounds were taken, and just protects you from that last bit of damage that would have killed you or knocked you unconscious. You are at 1 hit point, Quill.
Holy crap! So wait, for the benefit of everyone else that doesn't know this feature, is that like once? For everyone?
Once per long
It's
rest.
once.
So
Well, per long rest. Yeah. So.
yeah. So Nova has to long rest again before.
Wow.
Okay.
But
God
anybody
damn.
who's
It's
in
not
that
gonna
book,
happen
the
for
first
anyone else.
person,
Like,
the first person to go down gets this effect from the names that Nova has written in the book.
Ah.
So I'm assuming
is
I
that all
also
the names
lose
gone now, then?
concentration too.
Not all the names, but until she takes a long rest, until Nova takes a long
Right,
rest,
okay.
nobody can get that benefit
yeah.
again.
So all the names stay in the book.
Yeah,
I just can't use this spell again until like a long rest. So I can't do it for anyone else until then.
That's really cool.
Do I keep concentration on my thing with a 12?
You don't go unconscious. So with the saving throw, you took 45 points of damage, so the DC would have been 22 for that.
Okay.
So Aura of Vitality goes, unfortunately.
Cool.
Does
Yeah.
It's half the damage.
Does any of that chain lightning hit any of the crystals?
No.
No, chainy.
And even if it did,
Chain,
the
chain,
evocation orb is already lit.
Oh yeah, fine. Carry on.
Lucius, in the other realm, you suddenly feel like, what's going on? Time.
I'm growing increasingly nervous at the storm that's kind of closing in.
That
right
does
now.
shrink down. The lighter grey area is now filled in, so the white area is the only safe area. Can you make a strength save, actually, Lucius?
No. No, I can't.
I'm afraid I need you. I have to insist.
6. I'm going to...
You are... What's your aura sentry? 10 feet or 5 feet?
10 feet.
Oh, so it's another +3. That's still not enough. Lucius, you are blown 15 feet back as the fog engulfs you. You take 5 points of lightning damage, 5 points of thunder damage, and 5 points of cold damage. As you're blown back into the storm, you can just feel this power erupting all around you.
I'm going to try and push my way back to the crystal.
You can do so, but it costs all of your movement to get back to where you were.
Very well. I'll listen to what Sentry said to me. I'll have a look at what it says on the crystal.
Are you trained in Arcana?
Yeah, I've got proficiency in it.
You are proficient. So abjuration, conjuration, divination. This is the symbol for the School of Divination of Magic, which you would recognize.
All right. Have I got any divination things on me? That's the question. Can I divine
That's a good
anything? Am I a divine-y kind of boy? Unlikely. I don't think I do. Can I look to the one to my left, or is that too many actions?
It's more that you don't have any movement left because you were blown back and it costs double movement to move.
Shit. In which case, I'm going to fire at the sinkhole.
The Sphinx. The shadowy Sphinx.
It's going to be another chromatic orb at 4th
for it.
level of acid. Ow. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
18
but as it
acid.
hits the shadowy version, does seem to deal less damage to the real Curatus in the material plane as it strikes the shadowy form. But it does have some sort of effect. You can see it's kind of lingering.
8 dichromancy as well, please.
8 dichromancy as well, so 4 dichromancy damage. As these blasts of magic kind of hurtle into the shadowy form. Ayla. Then Johan.
Is the Sphinx on that pillar? Like, is there any way to get
It's
to that
flying
pillar?
above it. Yeah, you can get to the pillar
Okay.
that's already lit up, yes. So
Can
I'll
I
kind of move
touch
it.
the pillar and see what happens?
You touch the pillar and nothing happens.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to keep hitting the Sphinx. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything that I can really do.
I mean,
I'm not
it's
smart enough.
having an effect. You can see that the you aren't damaging the Sphinx. It's just taking less damage.
I'm guessing I can't see anything with lightning, or don't know enough about channeling lightning into things that it would help. It's the only power I have. Would I
mean,
know
you can channel it
what
into the
kind
Sphinx. You can channel it into a sphere if you like. It's not really a spell. Like, your lightning is almost like natural lightning. It doesn't have a school of magic. It's just
So it wouldn't
the natural
do
element.
anything.
I mean, to Ayla, it might. Ayla's brain, it might work. But you've seen Lucius cast a spell on one of these, or not. He's examining one. He hasn't cast a spell on one yet. I leave it to you to decide what Ayla might think of.
She'll just hit, because I literally...
Oh. Yeah,
I don't think
whacking
I can
seems
help
good.
in this situation.
Yeah.
15 plus 12 to hit. And
that will definitely hit.
then 8 plus 12, so 20.
Still hits. Yep, both hit. 2 whackings.
16 on the first one. 19 on the second one, and a dex save.
So half damage from that one. 19, did you say?
Yep.
And then a dex saving throw of... That's a natural 1 for 7.
13 lightning damage.
9 damage, so half to 6. So yeah, again, these 2 whacks, these 2 blows, definitely you can see the Sphinx is beginning to weaken and slow down as even these attacks against this shadowy form seem to be reverberating and causing some sort of effect. But the storm is beginning to grow closer and surround you. Johan. Then Nova.
Okay, I'm going to say to Nova, could you move out of the way, please? And I'm going to ready Synaptic Static to go off so that it hits both the enchantment pillar and the Sphinx at the same time after Nova's moved out of the 20-foot radius.
Gotcha, so you're basically like, Nova, get behind me, and then you're going to ready an action as soon as she does. Okay.
Yes,
Sure, that sounds
and
good.
I'll have bonus action. My storm cloud will shoot a bolt at the Sphinx again. Why not? So storm sphere.
So mean.
Oh, what's so mean?
At the end of your turn, Ravs, can you make a wisdom saving throw as you begin channeling the power of the spell? It tries to influence your mind. No penalties this time, so just a straight up wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Oh god, please roll high. Please, 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 please. 16?
Is that enough?
Is just enough. The DC is 16. So you're channeling this spell and you can feel it trying to claw in your mind, and memories of this grand, noble Sphinx, so proud and regal with white fur, with alongside his mate, flashes in your mind. These protectors that you trusted them, and you know that this isn't who they are, and it dispels the shadows, and you continue focusing on the spell. Nova.
Can I? This is before I'm asking, not saying. Can I both cast a cantrip and drink a greater healing potion in the same turn? I can't remember what.
So if you drink a potion, it's a bonus action. A cantrip, it depends on the cantrip, but most cantrips are an action. So it's not that you can't drink it. You know, it depends on the action. Yeah. So.
I will stagger out of the way. So I'm going to push past Johan.
Right. Johan's thing will go off first then, because it's you finish your movement and then the held action goes.
Okay, synaptic static.
That's cool.
Yeah, synaptic static.
Saving throw I need to make?
That's an int save, which is probably very good at, but int save of 17 it needs to beat, which it probably
20.
has plus 17
11
anyway.
plus 9.
Yes.
Plus 9. But
yeah, it takes half of 8d6. It takes 13 damage, and I hit the crystal as well.
It's psychic damage, right?
Yeah, psychic damage.
Oh no.
It seems to have no effect on the Sphinx.
Well, I lit up the crystal, so...
It does, however, the enchantment crystal begins to glow.
Okay.
As you see it kind of wash over, but the psychic damage has no effect on the Sphinx. You seek to control my mind, to influence it. You have no idea what I have seen in this place. Your paltry horrors are nothing. Then Nova, continue your
That
turn.
is awesome.
Yeah. I tried to cast it on the frog, remember, but he was too dumb. I would like to.
This
walk
one is
past
not
the
too dumb. It's too
necromancy-
smart.
Yeah. Too smart.
Yes.
As I pass what has been labelled Necky Wecky on Roll20.
That's necromancy.
Of course.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on it, which is a necromancy cantrip?
Necromancy cantrip. It begins to glow. Update this
And
one.
chug a potion of greater healing, please.
44 plus 4.
5, 10.
I was going to roll it. Or you can roll it. I normally roll them.
Oh,
It's
I
up to you.
thought you rolled them. I thought you rolled potions.
Yeah, I am.
For some
Oh,
reason.
right. Okay,
I
I
don't know
am. 7.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm doing it.
why. Go on. Cool.
That is 12 plus 4. 16 HP. Glug, 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 glug.
Woo! And then can I position myself in front of Keelek? I mean, I doubt it's going to help anything, but I kind of just want to be like defensive stance. In
Sure.
front of
I mean, it will.
Keelek.
Yeah, if he tries to attack you, if he doesn't fly over you or something like that, then it will definitely provide some sort of defense. Sentry.
I would like to attack the Sphinx, please.
Go for it.
And I'll use a level 2 Divine Smite on this boy. It's 14 plus 9 to hit.
That will hit.
Lovely jubbly. So I'm going to do 4d8. 8 plus 5.
Those were D4s.
That's 8, 9, 10. Oh, hello.
That's half
There,
what
that's
you could
better.
potentially do. That's better.
Cool. So 15 plus 20, and then plus the d4. 22 plus another d4 for enlarge. 26.
So all halved, but yeah, you strike
All
a
halved.
massive blow. The radiant light kind of searing out, trying to strike the form. Next attack.
Nice. Yes, please. Ooh, 11.
That is not enough. The Sphinx this time it kind of turns its hide, and the sword just kind of scrapes along its kind of armored, kind of ceremonial plates that it wears as almost armor, scraping across the side. Anything else, Sentry, on your turn?
No, that is me good, thank you.
Keelek.
Cool. I want to fly to the divination thing, cast guidance as a cantrip,
Yep.
fly back to behind Nova and cast Shield of Faith on Abjuration.
Zoom, zoom. These orbs all begin
left.
lighting up as they do so. Yeah, and you can see, Lucius, in your realm as well, these orbs are now beginning to glow fiercely as they do so. Keelek,
left.
full turn done.
That's my entire dang ass action.
That's your entire dang ass action.
Although, real quick,
Yes.
all of the stuff it's been casting is like mega cone, like across the ground. If I just fly up, would I be out of the range of that? I know
So
I'd
not
be
in
away
a
from
cone.
Nova,
A cone
but-
is like 3-dimensional. So a cone actually expands to fill like an actual cone. A line, you would be able to. It would have to choose to shoot the line up or along the ground or whatever if you choose to. So are you flying up in the air or are you staying behind Nova?
It's going for a lot of area attacks, and I kind of want to get out of that. Because it can still hit me even if Nova's there. So, what was the movement I did? 5, 10, 15. I want to fly like 15, 35 feet in the air, like above this point.
Okay. On Kuritas's turn, he will move next to Johan. Before he moves, actually, he lifts up a paw, and a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, and he targets it on Quill.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah, I was
would
gonna
still
say.
hit me actually.
Yeah.
Quillek,
say.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, craps. Oh, all of these
Whatever
saving
magic
throws.
protected
I
you
rolled...
before will not protect you again.
Dexterity.
Yes.
6.
Uh-oh.
It's fried chicken time.
I have 1 HP.
You take 33 points of damage
Injury?
as the fire incinerates, and that is a very high. I mean, it still would have. If he'd stay behind you, you'd both be taking this damage.
Yeah, exactly.
But he
I was gonna
singles
tune it for
Nova.
Vista.
Still would have hit him. So
Oh, I forgot that.
injury
hits
check,
everything,
please. Injury
Yeah.
check, please. There, Quill.
Yeah,
Constitution saving throw. The
yeah.
DC will be 15, 16.
yeah. 16, and I have a +1. Ah, 14.
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch.
Oh no! Another one.
Let me get up the injury table.
Uh-oh.
Roll a d20 for me, please, Thomas.
Oh,
All right. It's okay. This will be high. 7.
Sprained ankle?
Roll 20.
Can you roll a
hates me
d4
today.
for me? Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Mark, what's the
If you
default?
please don't ruin the wing. I just made the wing.
1.
Oh no!
He's taking a limb.
Arms
He's
and
taking a
legs.
limb.
Which arm is the mechanical arm?
Oh
Left.
no!
Oh, come
Is it
on.
actually
Please,
left?
no, not the
Is your
wing!
mechanical wing? Is it left?
I've always I said at the start of the episode writing with the right hand, but I got that mixed
Yeah.
up. I've always had the right arm. Left hand is mechanical.
Right. The right wing it's not ripped off, it's not completely destroyed, but it is maimed. The burns are so intensive, it burns away several feathers. The musculature is all maimed. The maimed limb is basically rendered temporarily useless. It's like it was as if it was broken. As the column of fire pitches you to the ground.
This is
Technically, you also fall, because how high were you flying?
I was 35 feet up.
You would have taken 3d6 more damage, so you get an automatic death save because you fall 30 feet.
Dude.
Tom's
Oh my
face.
God.
Lucius.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Literal dice rolls, man. Lucius, the whole plane you are in is filled with this thick pea soup. The wind dies down, but you take 5 points of lightning, 5 points of cold, 5 points of thunder, so 15 points of damage at the start of your turn.
In the white.
So
area.
the white is now completely gone. There is no safe eye of the storm now. It is you can barely see Sentry and Ayla. Like you can just barely see Sentry's massive outline in this thick soup.
I noticed the lights near me lighting up. And I
You
call
can
out,
see those lights.
I'm doing it! We're doing it!
Oh my god.
It worked! And I'm going to push forward to this one that's not lit yet. Can I investigate it, please?
It is the Conjuration School of Magic. Conjuration.
Alright, I'm going to just split a little bit of acid splash onto it. Just a little bit.
Acid splash. Conjuration spell. The orb lights up in both realms.
I think there's one more.
Call out.
If I'm right
as you
beside
do.
it, can I? Did I see? What
You
was-
can
I
try.
Can't read it. I can't read it.
You can't read it. You can't read the school. You could just guess. You could try and put lightning in it. But Ayla, at the start of your turn, you also take 5 thunder, 5 lightning, 5 cold. Are you resistant to lightning and thunder?
I'm resistant to lightning.
Okay, so 2 damage from that one, so it's 12 damage total for you. Sorry, Trot, you had your hand up.
okay.
Was there something there? Just quickly.
No, there wasn't.
Okay.
I cantripped, so I didn't dichromancy.
Can I tell Lucius to come over to me as well?
Yeah, you can call out
So I
to
can
him
hold
like,
on to him.
Lucius, this way. Yeah.
Because if you're actually, could I squishy? Actually, I'm going to. I don't know if I can do this. Can
Sure.
I
Hit me.
try and channel lightning into that just as a fuck it? Why not?
The lightning channels into it from your aura. No effect.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch past the giant sentry and the Sphinx, can I stand like here?
Sure.
Which is still not provoking him.
No, yeah, no
And
provoking.
just okay, Lucius, you are in my aura now, but I think Ayla will still probably put a like. Can I hit the Sphinx a couple of times and then put my arm out to Lucius?
Sure. Yeah. And your aura gives resistance to lightning, right? So Sentry and Lucius now
If he's
have,
within 10
resistance.
feet of me, you have lightning
Perfect.
resistance. Yeah.
Nice. That's a great move.
Awesome.
Yeah. So now, and yeah, you can attack twice. Yeah, absolutely. Johan,
Okay.
you are after this.
Got it.
26 to hit, and then 27 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit. And bam.
19 on the first hammer strike, and 20 on the second hammer strike.
Nice. Again, it does seem somewhat resistant, but you can now see, and those of you in the material plane, you can start to see like almost like broken ribs appearing, just the creature as if it's being struck from somewhere else, like blood kind of coughs up blood. You can see it's heavily weakened as these blows from another realm affect it. I think
Okay,
that's
and then I'll
pretty
hold
much
out
you.
my arm to hold on to
Lucius.
Lucius to just steady
Sure.
him in the
Steady
storm, and
in the soup.
I'll shout, "It's not lightning! It's not lightning! I got nothing!" And that's it.
Johan.
I'm going to move over to Kulik, and I am going to pull out a shitty healing potion that I've still got from the first time that I
A
was a guest.
regular healing potion.
Regular healing potion.
It's moldy and it's got like a.
It's
skin.
moldy.
Five.
It's months old. It's got like a skin that I have to take off it. Yeah.
No,
So
it's
it's
5 hit points.
take
2d4
it.
plus 2. Yep.
Yep, I've rolled it, Ravs. Yeah, so it's 5.
Okay, sick. Yep. Okay. I will now mark that as used. Moldy healing potion. I've accidentally just went
Oh.
back. Is that an action to use a potion
It
on
is
your
an
friend?
action to feed a potion to someone else.
Okay,
Yes,
no
We
problem.
do
Then
it
I'll
as
just-
action to someone else.
Yep.
Bonus action for yourself.
Bonus action to yourself. No problem. So I'll use a bonus action to have a bolt shoot off of my storm cloud towards the Sphinx.
Okay.
So let me just roll to see if that hits. Storm sphere. Let's see.
Hey.
Oh, 18 damage. Wait, hold on. No, I
18
need
damage.
to.
Nice.
Is that a spell attack? Hold on. Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, sorry. Bang. 23.
That's a hit. So 18 points of damage.
Okay.
The lightning bolt hits the Sphinx in the chest, and you see it kind of buckle to one knee. No, this cannot be. Why? If you were so strong, why did you not help before? Nova.
Good
Because
fucking
he was
question, Johan.
3!
Nova Vija. 1 orb remains.
Can I? This is not going to be the smartest thing, but I think Nova would be panicking. Can I cast Dream on the illusion pillar, please? It is an illusion spell, but I don't know if that works. Like, because it's the
In
nature
fact,
of
it
the
does.
spell.
The orb reacts to the magic and identifies the school of magic. And as all 5 columns appear, those of you who are currently in the storm suddenly find yourselves transported back. Lucius, you nearly trip over an unconscious Quill. Sentry, you emerge in like the center of the storm sphere and next to Johan. And as you emerge, the pillars all light up, and a white light just echoes from all 8 of them. It washes over all of you. The mana pools of this kind of corrupted black material burn away as this light through the room, and as it washes over the Sphinx, you see it burning away the black fur, the darkened eyes. It deals 100 points of damage to the Sphinx, and the Sphinx collapses to the ground.
Whoa!
Whoa!
The room goes silent for a moment, and then you begin to see 2 spectral forms forming. 2 leonine bodies with human faces and pairs of wings materialize beside each other. One shamefully, his head bowed, and the other one you recognize as Zuhemi, the spirit from before. Congratulations. You have passed the trial of power.
I am sorry for the pain I have caused you. This place, this darkness, has clouded my mind for a long, long time. It has made me doubt in Hesper and in myself. But at last, with this corruption gone, I can see, and you have reunited me with my Zuhemi.
Oh, I'm so sorry it had to come to this, but we are here. Hesper didn't abandon you. He sent me. Maybe too late, but I'm here now to clear up any mess that him or Zarkira caused.
I know he must have his reasons. But thank you. You have passed the trial of power, and so as is befitting, a blessing and healing. And the two of them nod their heads, and from their ghostly forms, ribbons of white light echo out. Keelek, your wing is healed as if the greater injury spell had been cast upon it. You all gain the benefits of a long rest immediately.
Yes!
Wow.
Lovely.
Replenishing your spell slots,
Nice.
replenishing all your hit points. Keelek, you unlock the optional class feature, Channel Divine Power, as featured in Tasha's.
Awesome.
And for the next
Ooh.
24 hours, you also all gain the benefits of the Hero's Feast spell.
Hey.
That's pretty
That's pretty
nuts,
good.
isn't it? Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
Hero's Feast, you gain the benefits are, I'm just checking, lasts for 24 hours.
Ability saves,
You are cured of any diseases and poisons. You become immune to poison and being frightened. You make all wisdom saves with advantage. Your hit point maximum increases by... That's a good one. 11. And you gain the same number of hit points. So it's like having 11 hit points of 8. So your hit point maximum goes up by 11 as well. For 24 hours.
Awesome. Immune to poison and frightening. And what was the advantage on, sorry?
Wisdom saving throws.
Oh, which...
I'll remind you of
Okay,
this
cool.
next week. I'll remind you of the effects of this next week as well.
Yeah, so we got the boon of power, the boon of aeons, and now we got to go have a look at this Tempest Dragon, which Zarkira says is way too powerful for us to fight.
With that, the two sphinxes begin to fade away, but you hear the sound of grinding stone as the golden disc of the wind current opens up, and a gentle current seems to kind of be blowing once again. You hear the sound of grinding stone coming from the main temple. But that, my friends, is where we're going to end today's episode.
Oh,
With a successful completion of the Trial of Power.
Nice.
holy crap.
Thank God, his wing is okay.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah.
Kind of sad when
Yeah.
we got turned into a baby, though. You know, I kind of wanted like baby Lucius running around or something. You know.
Well,
That'd be great.
it's not
Single
necessarily
lady
just
old
making you
Nova.
younger. It could have been making
Yeah.
you older as well, which is how I probably
Ooh.
would have done it
Yeah.
with a Quill. Otherwise, he would have been in
Granny
Can we
Nova.
simulate what would happen if I did fail? I just want to know.
Yeah, if you'd failed, D20, you would have become 16 years older. So you would have basically been incredibly
I would have
old
basically died.
Aarakocra. Well, no, you wouldn't have died. You would have just been like, I'm Quill.
Yeah. 19.
I would have like,
That's-
I would have probably
that's,
like
uh,
reduced
Wing
your hit
just
points.
snaps
and-
off.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old Aarakocra kind of looks like Voldemort when he's underneath that thing, you know?
It's like a mummy.
Like
Just a
when he's
weird
just like a
little-
little fetus. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gets
so,
so
you
old,
would have
you
aged
start looking young
by
again.
that
Holy
many years.
crap. Man, that was
Um,
good. That was
Nice.
awesome.
That's very
Incidentally,
I really like that
Sentry and
puzzle.
Johan, absolutely no effect, the aging on you two. You would have had
cool.
no effect from the aging. Because Sentry
Would
with the
become
Prime
like a
Matrix
nuts
can't
and
age.
bolts.
Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Sentry can't like, with the Matrix, like, you age is
Yeah.
nothing to you. Like, you know, it doesn't change anything. The matrix.
And I'm just
It's,
44. I'm just
Yeah,
44.
so why not?
Yeah.
Why not Johan though?
44-year-old.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm
question.
Yeah.
just 44, just
Lucius and
44.
Ayla, because we kind
Yeah.
of treat elves as a bit more like human ages, but they just live longer, like they live to like 150. It would have just affected you, like, yeah, it would have just been like younger or older by the same amount of years. So
Cool.
Very cool.
it's like little teen Ayla
I
and
would have
Lucius,
evaporated.
little sort of like tween. Nova, yeah, I think I probably would have made Nova into little toddler Nova, like like baby Yoda.
Oh my god.
I want pancakes!
Magic,
I want
magic!
Oh my god.
But there we go.
Awesome.
That's it. That's the episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. That was a good one. I think that was
was.
a good bit
Yeah.
of RP and then another kind of fun combat.
Solid.
Some
Yeah.
puzzling
Just wanted to be
things
sure,
out.
There wasn't anyone after us on Yogs, right?
No, there
No,
wasn't.
no,
Yeah,
no.
I checked.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sweet.
I'm glad, Ravs, that at least you took the corrupted mana pools of Destiny style raid mechanics and was like,
Yeah.
oh
We
yeah,
didn't get
give
a
me some of
chance,
that
we got-
juice.
Yeeted
No, you got
into
teleported.
I
some
know
other
WoW and
dimension.
Destiny when I see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some WoW and Destiny
yeah.
raids when I see it.
Yeah. I was hoping I'd get Nova like super pumped up on like 5d10 extra Eldritch blasts, just like and then doing the same for everyone else.
Yeah, I guess if it wasn't for all the pillars to light up, I probably would have been tempted. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out, by the way,
Gone for a little dip.
90% of the spells that I
Little dip.
have are evocation. They're all evocation.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
same bud.
There's so
Yep.
many evocation spells. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much all of the damage spells
Dream-
are invocation.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
all damage stuff.
And healing.
Yeah, Dream was my one illusion spell. Like, that was it.
Oh, that was
I had
close.
one.
Oh,
then.
right.
That was it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that
was
takes
gonna
that
do,
with one
nice.
enchantment as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I had something.
was
for
really
illusion, I
clever.
can't remember what it was though. Oh yeah, Arcanist magic.
I
Wand.
did
Necromancy
actually-
for days, though.
I actually went through all
Yeah.
of your spells and I double checked that you all had at least one cantrip or spell of a certain school. I did check that, so I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna put you in an unwinnable situation.
Nice.
But yeah.
Nice,
good-
very
good
cool.
stuff.
Right, shall I go through the donations?
Yes, please. And then I've got a few bits
Yeah, boy.
from chat as well.
Cool. Well, we have one from Oman Bro, donating to remind Rhiannon she has Aura of Courage. With Helios equipped, her aura is 15
sick.
feet instead of 10.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
There you go. So 15 feet. So it would have affected even more
Yes.
in that fight as well.
Wait.
Also, you have improved Divine Smite, so your base damage is 2d8 plus 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhiannon
which
knows
I
that one.
think we got that right. We got that one right.
I got that one.
And
Yeah.
Tiangong's
Just as a
shield
point-
form, apparently.
I was just gonna say, please don't feel you need to donate to like correct us on mechanics and stuff like that. The guys do know most of them, and I don't want people to spend money to be like, "Hey, you got this wrong" and stuff. You know, you can just put it in chat or like, you know, whatever. But we pick up on this stuff, so don't feel you have to do this.
Yeah.
I get
That
it
was
wrong,
a
so we get more money
$1.
from donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Also,
scam.
apparently, Tiangong's shield
a
form
scam.
gives advantage on initiative. Nova. I didn't know that one.
It does.
Tom DeMorney 1 with a $33 donation. Hi, High Rollers crew. Just saying thank you for providing me much fun through lockdown and to Mark for creating such an amazing world. Have some dollar on me. P.S. Remember re-mentioning an SCP RPG on Twitter months ago? Yes. So much yes. I need it. Inject it into my blood. Shy Lauren has donated with Hey Up Crew. It's not the usual quarter hundo, but I did drop a fair few quid on the new merch. Good. Get yourself something really cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
Just want to say a quick thank you for giving me something to look forward to during these troubled times, even more than my 25th coming up. Well, if we don't get you again, Shy Lauren, then happy birthday, happy 25th birthday
Happy.
when it comes up.
Birthday.
Keishi with a donation that says no message. So donation that says no message. Serial Jester. Just to make Ayla more broken, mage armor is very strong on barbed, which Quill can learn. It's a wizard spell. Though. I'm kind of locked in my.
I don't think you can cast
Lizard.
it on.
But he-
I don't think you can cast it on other people as well.
Boo.
Yeah, even if I could, I probably wouldn't learn it. I want to.
Also, I think I'd probably
Even
just
though I could,
homebrew and
yeah,
say
nothing.
that doesn't work on barbarians because of unarmored defense. Like, it's too broken. I'd probably just be like, nah, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm happy
yeah,
with
your
my,
AC's
my
what, 19? Yeah, it's
19.
fucking amazing for a barbarian.
Amy the Irish. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Hi. I have a new job grooming dogs, and I'm still working towards my zoo course. So, this week's zoo fact. A cow will produce nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in its lifetime. Holy shit. Bonus fact. There are more cows in New Zealand than people. There are more cows than people over there. Varus with a quad, so I just accidentally talked myself into becoming a DM. Any tips for making an adventure on short notice? Pull out your ass.
Use another one.
Yeah.
Use someone else's.
Basically, what TV? Yeah, either use somebody else's, download one, or what TV show do you enjoy at the moment? Make an adventure based on that.
Yeah.
Mudkip. Tom Reed, Kim, Katie Troth Ravs, and glorious DM Matt. It is the one and only the supple Mudkip. It's only been 2 weeks since my last. Oh my gosh, Tom's Cat is life donation, or 2 years. I know not how long it be, but it be like that it do be. Watch out for Svar, Tom. Do. Says do on the end. I also don't know what Svar is. Oh wait, it's round backwards.
Oh, incredible.
Yep.
Oh my god. Anyway, Tyler Mitchell, caught a hundo. Thank you all for the great content. You guys are all amazing. I'm happy to see season 2 of Knights of Evening Star. Another thing to look forward to during the week. Mudkip again. Salty sinks. Wait, no, this is not the song that I thought it was going to be. Wait, hang on. Salty sinks. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they shout at you? Salty sinks, etc., 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 etc. Big brain, Brian, move, do. I dunny, Ken. Tom, we're all dying to know, what message did Quill send to the pillar? I said, light up, please, BB, XOXO. And Ghost in Progress. Trot has the best suspicion face, and Weird Sister, WYRD, Word Sister, with a half hundo. Thank you for the wonderful work that you do. Thank you very much, Weird Sister, for that donation. And there's probably a load in Discord. Does someone else want to go for those, or shall I jump into those?
Yeah, I got those. So we had more gift subs on HR from Smish and Underworld Chris. Thank you very much. We also had bits from Frogman Jeff, Trump Poll, Musvate38, and Hrissa having a following message. Ayla sending the guy a trial of power. Seems like some major pain, and Whoop for Nova literally preventing a possible injury or death. Thank you very much. And then we had a donation over on Yogs from Ace of Thorns. Another great show with added bonus Think Floof, a perfect Sunday night hugs. Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us for this episode. It's been a fun one. We will be hopefully back on Thursday for Curse of Strahd, maybe Tuesday for Chaos Twins, with some Baldur's Gate or some Minecraft or something. Who knows? And yeah, we will see you then. Take care. Once again, thank you, Ravs. Check out D&D Beyond. Check out our merch. And that's it. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You can put it in chat.